Welcome to Hearthstone March to Barrens. This is Enli streaming broadcasting this tournament sponsored by Unipin, AKG Games Philippines, and HSReplay.net. We will have our standard tournament today, and we have 32 sign-up players, but I think there are some missing in action, but we made 32 players, so that's level up prizes coming from AKG Games Philippines Hearthstone packs and HSReplay.net subscription. So right now we're generating the bracket. This will be a fun tournament. This will be the last standard tournament I'll be organizing before the Year of the Phoenix rotates out. But again, I'll be solo casting this first because some of the players, or I mean our volunteers, are also players, volunteer casters. So if they lose, they will jump into the broadcast. But as for today, I mean, as of this moment, we'll just have to wing it through and solo muna tayo. But before that, we'll run a break first and generate the bracket properly and set the featured matches. So see you in a few. This is a how to use Unipin via 7-Eleven. So shout out again to Unipin Philippines for giving us a 2,000 worth of Unipin credits for this tournament. Alam bakit hindi lumalabas yung camera ko, but pakita natin. Try ko munang palabasin ha. Wait lang. Ayaw eh. Di ko alam ba, shy type ba to? Ba't ayaw mong lumabas? Nil face cam. Okay. So, dito muna tayo. So, di ko alam kung nag-ban na sila. Pero, hopefully, hindi pa. Oy, naglalaro na sila. Sabi ko, hintayin ako eh. So, pasok tayo kay Reavered and hanzDC. Nagmamadali po ang mga players natin. So, di pa natin naayos, nase-set up yung stream ng maayos, yung overlay, but eto na. Wala nang dissect. Rogue Mirror ang papanoodin natin. Kaka-start lang naman nila, so abot pa tayo. Podcast muna as we are looking to edit their ano ba dito? Main stream box. We're editing the overlay pa. Nakakatawa. Ito yung problema kapag solo. And first time ni Reavered ma-featured. So, okay lang naman yun. Walang kaso. So, try. Ulit, wala atang mic kanina, so ulit tayo. Again, hanzDC versus Reavered. This is Rogue Mirror. hanzDC have the Highlander, while Reavered have the World Kick Rogue na prominent in the High Legend. So, before that, kailangan muna lagay muna yung picture nila kasi we could feature them. I have their pictures here. So, si Reavered natin sa baba si Reavered. Let me know sa comments sa chat if audio is bad. I'll try to fix it while commentating the tournament. So yung Highlander Rogue would be the last hurrah din kasi mag-rotate na yung karamihan, well, the core cards of Highlander will be rotating out. So this is the last time hanzDC might be using this deck. Or next week, there are Woohoo Bells and Meatloaf tournament. So yun, baka ito pa rin ulit yung laruin niya. But then again, ngayon may questing adventurer 4-4 na si Reavered on board. Ang answer ni kayang sagutin ni hanzDC with Sulfate plus Brain Freeze, or pwede niyang gawin mag-Zep din siya dito, but I think we'll go for the Sulfate Brain Freeze here. Save Zep for later. Check natin yung check natin. Ano yung check natin? Si hanzDC, may picture din yan sa akin. I know cause he was a player of Race of Champions last week. Last month. So this been my after 6 weeks or 5 weeks. This is my first stream. Kasi last stream ko was January 29 in this channel, but last month we have a broadcast in AKG Games twice for the Race of Champions Standard and Battlegrounds. So where's hanzDC? This is hanzDC. So shout out again to all the players who joined, to our viewers, and to our sponsors, AKG Games Philippines, Unipin Philippines, and HS Replay. So ano nga ba prize pool natin dito? Medyo galante tayo. We received 1K cash donation from someone in the Hearthstone Philippines scene. One of the great player. Tapos we have 2,000 worth of Unipin credits, care of Unipin Philippines, and premium subscriptions from HS Replay for those in-depth statistics and mulligan guides for your ladder prowess or tournament help. And of course, AKG Games Philippines with the PAX sponsorships. Yan, medyo nahabol ko na yung mga kulang ko. Bans na lang ata ang hindi ko pa naayos. But, let's see. Ayusin na rin natin while we're at it. So, where's my Battlefy? Here's my Battlefy. Let's check. Again, we have 32 players sign up. Tatlo yung missing in action. I'm not sure if our sponsor will let us have the 32 player incentives here, because we tried to reach it. We extend 10 minutes just to have that quota of 32. Hindi ko na masisisi na yung iba is no show, di nag-check-in, and yung iba naman, well, other are interested kaso Sunday, family day. So yun, thank you again to all the players who are putting their effort to play on a tournament like this. Sana wag kayong magsawang suportahan ang local community scene ng Hearthstone Philippines. And maybe next time we'll open up our doors to international players also, if we really want to boost the number of players. Kasi ito, mataas na to yung turnout natin, 32. So I'm very happy and thankful. Ulit-ulit na lang, but yun. Reavered. So nakita ko na Reavered Warrior got banned, while hanzDC's Druid got banned. So, update natin yung overlay natin. hanzDC. Warrior. So, yung warrior ni Reavered, ano rin yan, yung Enrage warrior, I'm assuming. But we'll check later. Ginamit niya pang legend din. Early legend. I fought him last month using my priest. Nanalo naman ako. Pero sa kanya lang ako nanalo ata. After that, tinanggal ko na siya sa lineup ko. I mean, nag-switch up na lang ako sa ibang class. So, Reavered is a returnee player. And before he streams, so ngayon, hanzDC managed to pull off his Galacron on a safe life total. Tapos meron siyang Kronks on the wings to help him. Pero ano lang ata ito Galacron draw 1. He wasn't able to get to the tier 2. Sylphate lang yung nagamit niya. Isang Sylphate lang. So, yun. So, yun. Gandang setup for hanzDC. Full clear with Kronks, and now he will get it back by a 10 Wu. And he might be playing the Draconic. Oh, wow. He wants to develop. I think he's a 8-8. Oh, okay. So, he decided just to heal. Heal for 5 damage for 5 rather than developing a 8-8. Maybe he's thinking that the pressure is real, pero it would be more beneficial for him knowing that Reavered can only... Oh, wait. I think it's fine since I think Reavered hasn't played any Eviscerate yet, so maybe hanzDC is taking into account that there's potential 8+ damage, and if there's World Kick into other shenanigans, madami pa yung magpa-pile up pa yung damage. So, good thing. Good thing din. Respectable play coming from hanzDC. So, asa na yung ano natin? Nag-post ako eh. Wait. Round 1 feature. hanzDC versus sino to? Reavered Justin. Tama diba? Justin siya. Justin Auditin. Reavered. Siyempre, i-hype natin sa community kung sino ano natin magkakalaro. Yun naman yung gusto ko ring showcase dito. Not just the stream itself, not just the game itself, it's the community players. It's the players. Tournament. Live. So ito, Reavered is now on the dilemma. There's a evasive Draconid na nasa harap niya. Alex would be good. Ito, Hail Mary play from Reavered. Arc Villain, Rafam, and now he get a Silas. Silas would help him to rotate out the evasive Draconid if hanzDC will try to nuke out the Rafam via removal. So, yung 7-7 mananakaw ni Reaver dito. Good play overall. So, ito tingnan natin if hanzDC will grid. So, he grid. So, ang problema ngayon, hanzDC play around it. The silent, I don't know if straightforward playing around, but he plays it on the middle, and there's several cards that does justice of putting the basic dragon in middle, like combustion, betrayal. So, kasi siguro may betrayal siya sa kamay. So, baka naisip niya, baka kailangan ko play around to. So, the Silas Dark Moon won't be that much effective in this position, but let's see if Reavered can maneuver this turn into his favor. So, ito nga, nag-that way na nga siya. Ang problema dito, hindi nga niya makukuha yung 7-7. But he did manage to steal the 5-5. So, that's good. But he's at 11. No, hanzDC have the lethal. 7 plus Abyss is lethal. So, hanzDC taking the Rogue Mirror. The Highlander Rogue gets the jobs done. Props to him.
Care to make a wager, friend?
You have some skill.
So, yun. So, ito, tingnan muna natin yung decks nila habang hindi pa sila nag-queue. Where's the decks? Solo. Mogul bracket. So, ito yung kay hanzDC. His remaining deck would be Pali, and he's playing wow, he's playing almost a pure Pali. No, it's just Libram with Pen Flingers, of course. So Pen Flingers, Broom, and Crab Riders are his neutrals. So this is the standard Libram Pali, while his Druid is playing is the Guardian Druid. So, yun. While for Reavered, yung na-ban out nga is Enrage Warrior, we know. Medyo cut lang yung yung view natin. Ayusin na lang natin later. And his Pali is also Libram Pali. So, yun. They decided just to go for a mirror again. So, let's get back to their main screen. Merong nagre-report dito. Ano kaya yung match dashboard dito? Asan ko, sir? Ano nangyari sa atin, Denizon? So, Swaggy D.
Here for the tour?
Reporting for duty.
Resolve issue. So, yun. Ano lang pala, nagkaroon lang ng bug in queuing, in loading the game. So, they'll just restart. No problem. No problem here. So, let's check the bracket now. We need to locate who will be our featured match round 2. Oh, no. Not finals. Lol. So may mali pala sa natin overlay. Walang nakapansin nito, round 1. Finals agad ang nakasulat. Ang galing ni Andy. Oops. Asan na yung stream box? Yan, correct natin at nakakaya naman. Round 1. Yan. It wasn't me. It's Enli. So, eto, depende sa draw. As for Reavered, meron na siyang, may Libram discounter siya dito. And he has draw from Salet's Pride. And he also on the lead on the resource management. So, siya lamang dito for me.
Reporting for duty.
Oh, wait. Di ko alam kung nag-overlap ba. Nakamute naman pala. So, yun. Buti napansin ko, naka-on nga pala sa background ko yung Twitch. And, buti na lang naka-mute talaga siya. And, hindi mag-overlap yung desktop audio.
Reporting for duty.
Ang meron lang dito si hanzDC is pressure, but what's 2-2 or 2-1 here? Ma-snipe off ni Reavered tong 2-1. So, yung draw ni hanzDC will stop from here. Oh wow, he decided to go for it because there's no other thing to get back the pen flinger. Pero in nga, si hanzDC will have another draw coming from the prize plunderer, which is really good. Tapos ano siya dito, Libram of Justice, bypass the devout pupil here, 2-1 go face, while Reavered on the brink of playing the animated broomstick now. So this is broomstick. I think he needs to kill the 2-1. He'll kill the 2-2, of course. So, reveal na natin yung mga potential caster natin. Wag na. Mamaya na. Baka ma-jinx eh. Baka ma-jinx na. Sama ako. Pero, hopefully, okay lang sa akin. Cut ko lang co-caster. If they manage to reach the both volunteer manage to reach finals, it's fine. Before I'm doing the tournament solo, everything is on me. Ngayon, Reavered is having trouble here. I'm saying Reavered was favored earlier, but the pressure is piling. Barov is missing. Although these are just what you call it, little minions, and he could have went for Salet's Pride, Broomstick, something like that. So magbo-broomstick siya dito. Draconid, Lucky, and Broomstick. Oh wow, he's going. He wants the ping right there. So Reavered is letting go of his one pen flinger, but he decided just to go for the trade on the 1-1 rather than killing the prize plunderer. I would have went for the prize plunderer since this been a draw generator for hanzDC. This draw, I think, at least 3 times. And hanzDC have a weapon, Hammer of Naro on hand, which means hanzDC could just smash the Argent Braggart with 8-3 body. Okay, so I made a mistake. This 2-1 is Blessing of Wish downed by Reavered itself. So that's why it's not attacking. Haha. Rookie mistake. Yeah, I just noticed because hanzDC didn't attack with it. Sorry. I'm not paying attention. So mamaya after this would be break. wish nyo si Reavered manalo kasi if natalo si Reavered, I'll have a co-caster. So, reveal time. Reveal time. Reavered will co-cast this if he managed to lose. So shout out to Rain Gomez, who's also potential shoutcaster if he might not manage to lose. I could just do the broadcast later. I mean, sila lang yung nasa broadcast, sila yung mag-uusap. Ako background lang and do the production. And for the Priest 30, sadly we don't have giveaway. McNeeby, let's see. So, ano natin, i-message natin sa McNeeby. I'll feature McNeeby probably on round 3. There's Enrico there.
What would Unipin do?
So, yun, si hanzDC. Oh! Reavered will lose the game. No! Hindi natin dinasal na matalo siya. But then again, he loses. So, that's it for Reavered Tournament Live. I think this is his first tournament, probably. This is guaranteed first tournament he joined on my part, but I'm not sure sa ibang tao. So, yan. Wala pa rin yung webcam ko. Di ko alam bakit hindi tumatagos. But, ayusin natin mamaya. Okay? So, with that, we'll go for a break. Kasi, wala pa tayong our next featured match will be bugforyu and is waiting on the winner of Mad Doom and LeStalker. So, indefinite break. Watch how to use the Unipin via voucher and via click. It's sponsored by Unipin Philippines, AKG Games Philippines, and HSReplay.net. Now, Mr. Reavered is now here to co-cast. Fresh from pagkatalo, kamusta? This is your first tournament, right? For local scene ng Hearthstone.
First tournament. Kinakabahan ako eh. Pero magaling talaga yung kalabang ko. Props to him.
Si hanzDC was one of the competitor last Race of Champions. Siya, compete sa yung top 12 na yun eh. And it's open to international players din. Although natalo din siya agad doon, but getting there is already good. So ngayon, LeStalker versus bugforyu.
Mm-hmm.
Anong masasabi mo sa lineup nila?
Bugforyu, check natin. Loading Philippine internet. So nakita natin dito kay bugforyu yung very unpopular na stealth rogue ngayon. Tapos yung warlock and druid. These are very popular decks in the meta right now, no?
Yes, that's
especially
true.
the rogue na talagang one of the best at the moment.
Best aggro deck at the moment na yung non-games, if you could get the secret passage on turn 4 with penflingers, shenanigans, talagang turbo yung yung buhay mo. And this warlock naman is the aggro, the Zulak. It's gusto ko yung laruin to kaso nag-design siya na ng Dark Glare eh. 'Di ba na-nerf to before. So, yun. Ko na lang siya, dinisenchant ko na lang siya. So, yun.
Pero looking at kalaban niya ngayon, si LeStalker, right?
Yeah, LeStalker naman.
Medyo control heavy naman ang deck niya. So, It's a typical control versus aggro matchup itong next match natin. Very exciting to see.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So, yung di ko pa na-check yung bans eh. So, kasi ayos ko pa yung overlay. But, kaya nga wala ka pa nga dito sa mukha dito eh. Nakakainis eh. Di ka pa lumalabas eh. Pero, ayusin natin.
Diyan ako somewhere.
Oo. Naka-block ka pa pero dito sa deck list and bracket view natin. Pero balik tayo dun sa caster view natin. Dami nating view eh. So, ito yung view natin. So, ang bans natin, check ko na. Update natin. And in a few, tatalo na tayo sa laro na nila. So, nakita ko, Druid ban ang na-receive ni bugforyu. While for LeStalker is Priest. Sana sasabihin ko, Priest would be ban kasi sobrang daming answer for the aggro decks ni bugforyu. So, good bans for bugforyu. Tama ba? Would you agree with that?
Yeah. Kasi Priest ako, totoo lang, matic concede ako pag Priest ang kalaban. Kasi mahilig ako sa tempo tsaka sa aggro eh. So, it's a good matchup, no?
Yep. Di ba last time, nagkatapat tayo sa ladder? the only few games I've won, ikaw pa nakalabang ko with Priest. So, yun.
Sa pag Priest, tas pag naglabas na ng Ilusha, escape concede ka agad.
So, sabihin ko na sa kanila na mag-G since they're already on the challenge screen and wag na natin patagalin to. Action na agad. So, ayun. Is this your first time hearing Unipin Philippines? Unipin Philippines, sobrang bait sa atin. For this month, may 10 tournaments tayo na along standard, battlegrounds, and Unipin gave us not at least, 2,000 pesos Unipin credits for all those tournaments. So, 20,000 ang inallocate na budget ni Unipin Philippines for the Hearthstone local scene, which is really, really generous.
Yes. Thank you, Unipin.
And as for HS Replay, since last month, gumagamit ka ba ng deck tracker? Ng mga ganong
Of course,
things?
of course.
Yeah, HS Replay also gave us premium subscription. So, yung mananalo dito, and I think top 2, kasi naka-32 naman tayo eh, makakakuha ng premium subscription. So, in-depth, guides, mulligans, and makita nila talaga yung meta shape on respective region. I mean, respective ladder rank. Kasi pag free player ka lang, I mean, free user, makita mo lang ata is yung until diamond. Tama ba? Di ko natanda eh. So, yun. So, exciting to see na may ganito tayong mga sponsor. And of course, AKG Games Philippines, local publisher here in our country. And si Karang community manager dyan. So, yun, syempre. And AKG Games being having Blizzard publisher and Hearthstone ang kanilang parang tawag dito, pinopromote, no bias aside. But yun, so let's jump into their game. LeStalker versus bugforyu. Just let me know if naririnig ba chats. If naririnig si Reavered, let me know. Baka kasi mali na naman yung setup ko eh. Nakakainis. So, yan.
Alright.
So, Rogue Mirror. So, ikaw muna magsalita.
Alright, Rogue Mirror. Actually, according sa Vicious Syndicate na last, mas malakas pa rin considered ang World Kick Rogue or a Miracle Rogue compared sa Stealth. Kasi walang magandang matchup talaga. But, let's see, kasi mukhang ang tempo ngayon ay naki bugforyu, which is playing the Stealth Rogue.
Yeah, and
so, walang early answers.
And what's interesting is bugforyu have the SSS weapon plus a deadly poison itself. Tapos makapag-play pa siya ng Sneaky Delinquent. So tons of damage in the next 4 turns. And you could see na hindi siya nag-swing kasi gusto niya yung deadly poison boost.
Delikado dito si LeStalker kung wala siyang answer ngayon sa tempo on board. Unless mapalaki ng mabilis ang questing adventure niya with his secret passage next turn, no?
Yep, that's true. So, ito, makikita natin, de-develop lang si bugforyu ng weapon ng Deadly Poison, and siguro, I would not play Swindle, right? You'll go for the Sneaky Delinquent here just to have a minion, another minion on board. So, yun. Update ko lang din yung overlay ko muna. Wala pa yung mukha nila. Siyempre, this is a community tournament and we want to feature them. So, hanap pa ako. Kuha muna ako ng picture ni bugforyu sa internet. Si LeStalker, may picture na ako niya.
Ang tempo ngayon na naka-bugforyu na. Makapag-develop kayo ng malaking questing adventure dito si LeStalker. He just goes for the dagger. Then okay, hits face. And I think he's waiting for a nice solid turn for the, what do you call this? Okay. Ooh, that's a lot of damage on hand from bugforyu.
Oh, but the thing is, would he go for the Nitro Boost now? Cause it's not corrupted, right?
Hindi pa siya corrupted.
Sayang. If it was corrupted, auto-equip.
Ang sakit nun sa mukha.
And eto pa, Greyheart Sage with a stealth on board. Ooh. Bugforyu won't lose any chance of drawing dito. Sayang. Sana wag bilisan ni bugforyu yung laro kasi wag niya bilisan kasi kinukuha ko pala yung picture niya eh.
Okay, LeStalker trading. And bugforyu drawing. Is he gonna hit face?
Definitely, I'll hit face. I'm at 26. I have threat. I have lethal threat on the next turn.
A free cutting class. May swashbuckler pa ba siya sa kamay?
Ano si bugforyu dito?
Ang dami niyang face.
Hinahanap ko si bugforyu sa AKG Games Philippines na na album kasi last year yung first and last Fireside Gathering ng AKG Games Philippines, nandun siya with his son. So yun, natalo na sa LeStalker. Pero
wala na yung aggro matchup.
May habol pa natin picture niya. So,
itong World Kick Rogue na to, it's really strong, pero you really have to have a good mulligan and a big brain to play it, no?
Yep. Dapat talaga yun, yung pati weapon is important. Yan yung mga deck suggestion ko sa mga new players eh. 'Di ba may returnee or new player deck tayo. The core package of the aggro rogue is there. So ang kailangan mo lang i-craft Nitro Boost Poison and yung Pen Flinger and you're good. And I think prep pala if you want prep. Oh, so
of course prep.
So sobrang gandang yun, boost agad sa ladder games mo.
Hintayin nyo na lang yung bagong core set. Libre na yung prep.
Yeah,
800 dust din yun.
That's true. Meron nga kanina nag-post sa HSPH, nakakabalik lang na tuwa siya na nabuo niya tong deck na to. Yung World Kick Rogue. But nag-dedust siya nag-disenchant siya ng golden legendary na nakuha niya. So
wow, congrats golden legendary. Okay, Warlock versus Paladin matchup. Enli, what do you think is the favored matchup here, no?
So I think if bugforyu, the Warlock can flood the board, it will be a hard time for the Pali unless timely Broomstick plus what you call it? Lord Barrow or Lord Barrow Pen Flinger shenanigans, but as we can see, LeStalker have a good minion already on board, and tingnan natin kung makaka-steamroll si bugforyu on the next 2 turns kasi eto Dark Glare, but wala siyang mga imp. Saan si LeStalker?
Itong Warlock deck na to, kinraft ko to and I'm playing it to get the 500 wins portrait. And I've noticed with it na you always have to have board control here. If you lose board control, matatalo ka sa game. So let's see if kaya ni bugforyu i-maintain ang board control niya ngayon. Especially with LeStalker having a broom in his hand na pwede niya i-contest ang board once na makakuha siya ng mga minions. Got a dark layer? Ooh, it's a big draw for LeStalker to get the board. He just drew Libram of Justice, no?
Yup. Libram of Justice and try to save a couple of minions. Pero nag-all-in siya. Which I think it's fine. But sayang, he's still at 30 health. But maybe the pressure that bugforyu can do is what he considered. Pero we'll see kung mapapanish siya of removing this already on board.
Ooh, it's a bad draw right now. Si life tapping and forgot another broom. Hindi siya makapag-life steal, wala siyang demon on board.
And the +3 attack, yun yung isa ding importante, not just the...
Kasi ang problem dito, baka mamaya, bugforyu will just keep tapping hanggang monty na lang ang buhay niya. There we go. Yan ang mga pictures nila.
Mga smiley guys yan. So, fun fact, bugforyu is a long-time MTG player. Probably, yun sa mga sa mga forms na pinifill out niya, sinasabi niya, siya yung oldest active player probably in the Hearthstone Philippines community scene. So, yan. Thank you, bugforyu, for joining this humble tournament. And last time, kasama niya yung anak
Ikaw ba,
niya.
Ellie, naglaro ka ng MTG?
No. Naglaro lang ako for parang tawag dito field trip. Yung tropa ko nung college brought yung several cards niya. Yun, naglaro lang kami. And yun lang yung experience. Wala akong budget nung college. I mean, pang alam ko lang gawin is tulog, pasok. Yun, ganun lang.
Aral.
With
Aral.
With aral siguro. I cannot say, but
With aral.
baka naman, nakagraduate naman on time, so with aral nga
Yoy.
siguro.
Siguro.
Pero
So last time ginamit ni LeStalker ang Libram of Justice niya, pero ngayon nakapagawa uli ng board si bugforyu
yeah,
by discarding yung Hand of Gul'dan.
which is painful to see, 'di ba?
Yes.
Another wave of threat coming from the Warlock. So ito makapag-chain ba
Siguro
si
naisip-
bugforyu?
Ito na.
Sayang, kulang. Although he could play that, pero
Kulang.
save it for later na lang siguro.
Mhm.
Or sayang ba yung 3 damage also? So sayang yung 3 damage.
Okay, magta-top deck na lang si bugforyu dito. Sana swertihan na lang ng bunot ng baraha.
Crab Rider, Hand of Adal plus the Libram of Wisdom almost clear everything, di ba? Almost.
Oh, may ba isa pang Libram of Justice?
So I think he'll left out the 3-2 here.
I cannot wait to read these.
Mhm.
And it's kind of weird for LeStalker to go for that. I would put the okay. Wait. I would just place the buff on the 1-3. Tapos ipapatayin ko yung dalawang 3 health. Buhay pa rin naman yung Crab Rider ko that time. So I still have 3 minions on board, but anyway.
Ooh, a Flesh Giant on board. That's big, pero may sagot dyan si LeStalker with the Libram of Justice, no?
Yeah, that's
There you go.
very true. So, parehas silang nasa top deck mode. But LeStalker will have the Crab Rider with Wind Fury.
This is a very nice matchup. Tingnan natin kung kaya bumalik ni bugforyu.
Chat muna ako. Makita nyo yung chat ko and I'll chat Enrico. Wait for me. Cause he'll be featured, man.
He's down to 5 health. And no way to discard that Hand of Gul'dan.
Or hard cast it, right? But he'll die.
Yeah, hard. Oh yeah. That's lethal unless he finds a taunt na 0 mana.
Wow, self-lethal. Come on. Come on. Mr. Bug,
And that's another buff.
You would have gone for the self-lethal there.
Alright, it's 1-1. Bugforyu versus LeStalker.
So may mali pala ako sa ano ko. Wait. Baliktad yung ano ko, overlay ko, sorry. Ngayon ko lang napansin.
Okay.
I mean, yung picture.
So si Bugforyu sa baba?
Yung class.
Okay.
Yung class. Yung class lang naman. So,
Yung class lang.
ayusin ko pa. Kasi napansin ko, why LeStalker have Warlock? Wala naman siyang Warlock. Ayusin ko pa.
So ang next matchup natin is
Kay Pali versus Rogue. Yep.
Rogue versus Paladin. Ooh, my two favorite classes. Oh, Warlock.
I make my
Oh yeah, okay. Warlock versus Rogue.
So, ayusin na lang natin dito. Manual ayos. Nako.
Okay, ito yung problem ng Rogue. Pag nag-go wide ng maaga at hindi makontest ni LeStalker ang Warlock ni Bugforyu, it's pretty much GG. Unless, sabi nga nila, this is the miracle Rogue. Makahanap siya ng miracle to get out of that. That's an early board with a 3-2 and a 1-3. LeStalker weaponing up. An
Rogue.
early Hand of Gul'dan, but no way to discard it yet. I can see Bugforyu's deck only has one Matron to discard that.
Druid, Warlock, and what's the other? Galing ko eh. Ano yung another class din, no?
Lakpakan nga natin si Andy for his hard working sa Hearthstone Philippines.
Thank you. Talagang may ano ka pa dyan, sound clip ready. Rogue.
Prepared ako eh, kasi sabi mo, kailangan mo ng caster. Here I am.
Yan, updated na.
Updated. Spotting out Questing Adventurer. It was prep swindle. But is that enough? Okay. I think a cult name. Oh wait, he has a expired merchant for the Hand of Gul'dan. But he has to kill the Questing Adventurer. Can he? Oh, he can with the Cult Neophyte and the Broom. Bugforyu builds the Questing Adventure and goes face the three minions.
So ngayon, LeStalker will play. But yung Colt Neophyte doon.
Na-lockout siya doon eh.
Oo.
Unless he just puts out the Miscreant for tempo. Which is not very ideal for the Miscreant. A 1-4. He's already down to 16 health. Shadow steps that. But looks like bugforyu's gonna face tank damage. He has a way to reload it with an expired merchant on hand and a hand of... Oh, wait. No. His hand of Gul'dan is out because of the Flesh Giant with 7.
So this is a
Now he has-
is this a 50-50 or no? I mean, favor to Hand of Gul'dan, but paano yung ano? Hindi ko sure kung paano yung interaction
50.
nun eh. So random pa
I
rin.
think it's 50-50. Random pa rin siya.
Not the placement on hand, it's random. Okay. So there's a
Random
huge
pa
chance
rin siya.
naman na Hand of Gul'dan yung matuthrow niya kasi there's 2 Hand of Gul'dan. So
That's true. Now, he's down to 8. Does he have a way to answer this board with 1 mana left using... Oh, he's gonna eviscerate? He eviscerates the imp. Oh, that's GG with the...
Wow, well played.
yup.
That's GG with the Minari Mosher?
So tapos na agad yung laro natin.
Yes. So, congrats to LeStalker for taking the win.
Ngayon pala
Tama ba?
yeah. No. It's bugforyu.
Bugforyu, sorry. Bugforyu for taking the win. Congrats.
Kaka-post ko pa lang sa sa HSPH kung sino featured. Tapos na. Okay. Anyway, bugforyu
Alright.
getting the win there. Kasi na yung featured.
But talaga pag may background ka sa MTG. I used to play MTG and before Hearthstone, grabe talaga ang mga players nito and very technical mag-isip, no?
Yeah, that's true. So madami talagang on the background of MTG. Yung iba nga come and go sila Agronicus, sino pa ba mga kilala kong yan si Rangy yung potential another caster natin. Si Mr. Weatherlight was active in Battlegrounds, also have backgrounds talaga. Heavy backgrounds on MTG. Shout out to Weatherlight, although he's kinda into Dota 2 right now, pero isa yun sa mga competitor international ng MTG. If tama
Wow.
And based from his name pa lang, 'di ba? Weatherlight. Tama ba? It's a expansion. It's expansion in MTG. So, yun. Tapos na yung round
Yes.
2 match natin and round 3 match natin would be Enrico, one of our qualified player for Ironforge next week will be featured.
Wow.
Tapos Boss and McNavy will be the one competing right now on round 2 na potential match niya. So yun, ikaw Reavered, ayaw mo mag-try to compete for the qualifiers. Masters Truce Ogrimmar
Actually, tomorrow.
is already ongoing.
Ogrimmar 24. I'll be there.
So yung mamaya madaling araw. Okay. So you'll play. Ako,
Yes.
Ako tamad kasi ako maglaro but I played Asia. I started Asia last year just to have a better schedule. Kasi ang schedule nila, 'di ba? Umaga sa atin, umaga hapon. But nagsumali lang siguro ako mga 1 month tapos tinaman na ako afterward. Although wala naman akong ginagawa pero
sayang yung pack eh.
yeah, sayang yung packs and before
Libreng pack, di ba?
Yeah, before kasi sa Asia especially nung 512 limit lang, you could potentially get 2 buys. So immediate 2 packs parang ganun. So mag-sign up ka lang, may packs ka na.
Wow.
Yun yung ginawa ko para mag-farm sa Asia. So kayo ngayon medyo hirap na kasi madami na yung players especially nung nag-pandemic kaya in-extend nila sa 10-24. So sa Asia pa rin parang less than 1 round kasi less than parang yung nagsa-sign up nasa around 600 and minsan less than 512 pa rin yung kasali. So may buy pa rin and if you get that buy round 1 may 1 pack agad. So yun. Ano ba masasabi mo dun sa games natin? Summarize what we've seen from bugforyu and LeStalker.
So yun, classic control versus aggro matchup na nakikita natin. Sadly, or actually good na walang priest. Kasi ang daming natitilt pag nakikita yung priest na yan eh.
Ako, I cannot play priest at all. I mean, yung control variant, ayoko. The only priest that I managed to play was before, yung Draconid. Dragon Priest, mga 3 years ago. And the Lyra, Miracle Priest. And Combo Priest.
Miracle Priest.
So, yun. Yun lang yung mga priest na gusto kong laruin. Ayoko yung mga maglo-long game, mga 30 minutes one game. Bakit pa maglaro
Yung
nun?
ayaw mo ng Barrens Priest? Masaya yung Barrens
Di
Priest.
ako naglaro ng ng Resu Priest na rin yan, di ba? Halos. Yung Barnes Yasharaj. So, siguro na-try ko yun, pero hindi yung tipong gagamitin ko to before Diamond 5 or not, Rank 5 or into Legend. Kasi mas gusto ko yung mga quicker games para minsan kasi nag-autopilot lang ako. Tapos okay lang sa akin matalo kung dahil merong some misplays or what. Mababawi ko naman agad yan. But, yun. Ikaw ba?
Pero ano masasabi mo kay Mind Render Illusia?
Mind Render Illusia.
Medyo
napakalaking disruptor talaga nun. Especially against combo deck.
Oo.
So, yun.
Yes.
Kahit nga hindi combo deck minsan yung would you consider the aggro rogue a combo deck? Minsan kasi, di ba? Yung pen flingers, secret passage, na ma-illusion mo lang yun in early game, potentially ma-disrupt mo na rin yung games nila. So, the illusion is really in a good spot right now on the meta. If you're playing Priest.
Actually, pinapanood ko si Jay Alexander yesterday. He was playing aggro rogue on top 100 legend.
Yep.
Tapos may kalaban siyang priest na nag-mind render at turn 5, which cost him his game. Ganun ka lakas si mind render illusion ngayon, no?
Yeah.
But very, very annoying. But I hope we can see those annoying games later on today.
Hopefully bag. So, let's take a quick break muna and after ng break natin, we'll jump into Enrico and Boss. So, meron na pala tayong round 3 ready. Kakatapos lang nung laban ni Boss and McNavy. So, see you in a few, probably 10 minutes ulit. Baka kasi magsaing ako eh. Wait.
Magsasayag pa si Enli.
Lagay ko muna sa 4:45. So, para makapag-start ng saing. Okay? See you in a few.
Alright, see you guys. Woo!
So, March to Barrens. I'm here. I'm Enli and Reavered is still here. Di pa ako nagsasaing. But, eto na yung round 3 featured match natin. Enrico versus Boss. Enrico and Boss. I don't know if they managed to fight before in Hearthstone Philippines Elite Series last year. Pero parehas silang top 16. Enrico managed to push through sa top 8 and Boss is top 6. So, parehas silang competitive player. Boss is also plays standard and battlegrounds as well as Enrico. Enrico, nasa nga yan top. Di ko alam, top 13 ng battlegrounds. But if you let him play ngayon ng battlegrounds, walang kwenta na yun sa Enrico. Joke lang. Mapurol na kasi he's trying to compete. I mean, he's trying to have a good ladder finish for qualification for the Ogrimmar. Again, Enrico is one of the 3 PH players who will play next weekend na ata yun, yung Ironforge, di ba? So, Waning Moon, Staz, Enrico, and probably Gia casting that event. So, 4 Pinoy is in the potential broadcast. Ewan ko. And hopefully, Enrico get the jobs done again. Especially ngayon, yung for the Ogrimmar naman. Enrico is top 3, top 5 in Asia. Last month, barely missing sa Asia top 16. Parang number 18 siya. He didn't manage to...
Wow, sayang.
Nandun na siya sa loob ng top 16 mga 2 hours or 3 hours before her. Pero syempre, everyone is trying to get a finish. So, yun. Enrico...
Asian server.
Yeah, para siya naglalaro. Actually, nag-qualify siya sa Ironforge. One time, naglaro lang siya sa Asia. Sabi ko, uy, try mo kaya maglaro ka ng qualifier sa Asia. Yun. 100% win rate, Iron Forge, 9-0. Easy. Then,
Wow.
from there,
Pero
Asia,
mabigat ang Asian server. Yung last Hearthstone Grand winner
yeah,
is from
Glory.
Asia.
Yep. So, from there, si Enrico,
Glory.
he tried to, prioritize laddering in Asia. Kasi, sa Americas, parang weird ng time zone din. So, pag nag-grind
Yes,
siya,
yes.
for the finish, 6 a.m. na siya matatapos or di pa niya sure kung top 16 na siya noon. So, pag sa Asia, kaya niyang matapos before midnight. And he's a student, University of Santo Tomas student. And being a champion
Wow, from
of
USD.
several collegiate tournament. So, malaki na kinita niyan sa Hearthstone. Kaya hindi niyan maiwan-iwan ng Hearthstone. But, for yun, kay boss, regular player natin yan sa tournament natin. So, with that, pasok tayo sa bracket. Pasok tayo sa deck list. Discuss mo, Reavered, yung kay Enrico muna. So, this is Enrico's deck.
Okay, and being World Cup again. Nandito OTK, Demon.
Yup. And yung ban nga nila is Warrior as we've seen kanina sa Santo sa screen natin. Tapos OTK, DH, and syempre yung World Kick Rogue niyan, 'di ba? So for boss naman,
Yep.
Reavered.
Boss Paladin again, na Soul Demon Hunter.
And ang gusto ko
And
i-point
may
out,
Bomb Warriors na nag
i-point out ko lang, Barricade is being played on boss side.
Oh, kakaiba yan. Barricade.
May tech-in lang siya na Barricade.
Stabilize na siya.
So, balik tayo sa caster view. Hindi pa rin talaga naayos yung webcam mo dun sa decklist bracket na view natin. Try ko mamaya. So, sabi ko, mag-prepare na sila.
Yun lang yung
Mag-ready na sila.
driving a trend. Rule
Nagka-cut off yung yung mic mo. For some reason. Hindi ko alam bakit nag-scuff yung
yung
Yan. Napuputo talaga. But anyway,
matches.
try natin pagpasok natin sa game. So, eto na. Boss versus Enrico. Round 3. Sana long game to para maiwan ko muna ikaw. Kasi magsasayang na nga talaga ako. Pali versus Rogue.
Shall we dance?
For Lordaeron.
Uy, ba't di ko pa nakikita?
Do we have
Wait to read these.
boss with the Elder? Si Enrico naman use Rogue, but with at Kakimon
Talaga nagpa-cut off
Di
yung
pala.
yung mic mo. I don't know. Feeling ko hindi maayos yung cable.
Oh, sorry. Internet yata.
Okay, sure.
Wait, I'll reconnect.
Yan, ngayon okay na. Better. Oops, nawala si Reavered. But anyway, eto, boss got double first day of school start with depth charge by spellwing. So, yung dalawang yon will be on his hand for the meantime.
Okay na ba ako?
Yan.
Alright.
Where are you? Wala pa yung cam mo. But anyway.
Hannah Nadal and a Violet Spellwing. He drew his Pharaoh Cat with 4 mana. Will he try to use Questing Adventure and dig out some 0 mana spells? Oh no, okay. He did Secret Passage. And an Evil Miscreant. And Backstab. Enrico's fighting for the board now. Too bad he can't cast the 1 mana deal 3 damage and freeze. Forgot the name of the card.
Brain freeze. Ano?
Brain freeze. There you
Yeah.
go. So he can contest the board. And boss fighting back with arcane missiles and Salet's Pride. So ito yung sinasabi natin kanina, very crucial yung Aldor Attendant kasi discounted na agad yung Librams niya. And probably he's gonna play an Aldor Truth Seeker on 5, which discounts it more, na mas madali niyang magagamit yung mga Librams niya.
Yeah, Libram of Hope and the new weapon.
Libram of Judgment?
Yep.
Yung malaking libro na iahampas sa'yo.
The last time I played Libram is during Scolaman's meta pa. So, after
Libram
that,
Pure or yung may mga
may
Hay Loser?
Yeah, Penflinger.
Ang mga Penflingers. Ito nakita natin si Enrico at si Boss.
So, iwan ko muna kayo kay Reavered. I'll do...
Sa akin muna kayo,
Dudasain
guys.
muna.
Alright. Now, he built... Are we gonna see a Aldor Truth Seeker here? And clearing that Questing Adventurer? Or... Oh, Enrico has a flick to destroy all the Aldor if ever he puts it down. So this is a very interesting matchup, to be honest. You see a Murgle McGurgle going down. He's thinking about it. But he has to clear that Questing Adventure to...
What would
So
you
it will not snowball. Loot Hoarder.
now?
A boss still with the board control right now.
What makes something
Okay. Jandas Barrel. Let's see what he will get. 4-4 and a 5-5. Can play mind games here and pick the 5-5 to be the weaker minion, but let's see. And he chooses to evolve Jandas. Wow, that's a big roll with this lion that has a death rattle 2-2. I'm sorry, I'm bad with the name of the cards, but it's a good evolve right there. What is boss's next play? Hand of a doll, then
I cannot wait
Another-
to read these.
and then as we can see, Boss still has his coin. Now, how does he get rid the 6-5 on board of Enrico?
Act now.
Five with the death rattle is very big here because it sticks on board and it's just a huge minion.
So many options.
I don't think boss has any way to combat it in the next few turns. He doesn't have AoE clears. But can Enrico get it to stick?
I wonder.
That is the question. Very interesting matchup.
I must choose soon. A place to hide.
Stealth with 4-2. The Nitro Bolt boost poison. Cleared that. Wow. Enrico has board control now, as it looks. Other True Seeker going down. Oh, he draws the Lord Baron that can clear Enrico's board in the following turns. And a pupil. Enrico thinking of destroying the pupil.
Hello, I'm now back on the
Oh,
action.
napagsayang na si Enli.
Bilis no. So,
So
ano
medyo
na?
maganda yung matchup ngayon na nagba-bounce back and forth ang ang board control, ang tempo nilang dalawa.
So, we're halfway through the game na. So, how many Librams already being played? So, I think discounter, ilan na agad na discount? 4. So, it's a
four
good spot,
discounts.
a good spot for boss, right? The only saving grace for Enrico is if he could have a good secret passage next turn. Tama ba?
Yes. Tsaka kung he shadow steps a flick.
Choose soon.
So, wala pang world kick na nagaganap for side ni Enrico.
Wala pang world kick na lumalabas.
So, that's a secret passage. Hopefully, he could chain it out. And yun, boss back at 30 health and another 8-8. But ito, nakita natin, Enrico not knowing boss have Lady Liadrin on hand. The flick Sky Shield,
In the Lord Barov.
yeah, flicking of the Ancient Guardian will return again in maybe 2 turns if boss decided to go for
Yes.
Lady Liadrin next turn.
So Enrico should be careful here playing that questing adventurer
So many.
or because boss can just clear the board easily. Okay, is flicking the 8-8, 9-9 and going face, I guess.
Yeah, and I think Enrico won't play the adventurer here.
Ay.
This is enough for him, he says.
Choose soon.
Pwede na tong
Yeah.
threat na to. So, let's watch boss if he'll do board clear right now.
Oh, the barricade coming in. Will this be a big matchmaker as a tech?
Yeah, this ba? So, while Pyro, so this is a good opportunity
Okay,
for
steering.
Enrico. Next turn, you go adventurer into passage.
Venture into passage.
Reporting for duty.
Oof. Okay. That evolve was huge for Enrico for his board to stick, no? Now boss needs to deal with this two twos hyenas.
I wonder.
This full clears, right?
Maybe he's
And he'll go for Onyxia, I
Full-
think. Yeah. Onyxia.
next year. Wow.
This is old Onyxia. We'll see a new one later this month.
Huling hirit ni Onyxia bago ma-rotate. Penflinger. How does that help him? I guess he could barricade, then coin out Liadrin.
Decided
no.
just to remove couple of things on the board. But
He's gonna
yeah, the Lady
10 flinger.
Liadrin there is also already good.
Give me a quest.
Yes. Here comes the questing adventure with the secret passage. An eviscerate. Oh, that's huge. The world kick is there, but does
Yeah,
he have enough mana to play those?
he'll do it. He'll get a Paxi Fraud. Yep, he could do it.
Looks like Enrico's gonna clear the board for boss.
Care to make a wager, friend?
He just needs his questing adventures to stick, and with another 8/8 on board.
Oh, wow, that's Miscreant is also good.
Wow.
Another price plunderer,
Yes.
please. Or another. It's just a weapon.
Choose soon.
Boss is out of clears for big boards like this. But he drew the animated broomstick that can challenge the board with the Yadrin.
True. So, Lady Liadrin plus. Is there enough Libro of Wisdom
I'm not
to,
sure.
to clear the two big minions?
Yeah, he has to clear both because Enrico has a weapon on hand that can deal 4 face.
So, I
that's a
think
lot of wisdom.
it's enough. It's enough to clear
Mm-hmm.
the big boys. Just do it correctly.
Yes. Oh,
Oh no, this is not. I
I
think
guess
this
that
is
was a
not,
misplay.
he could have went with the broomstick trade first, right?
Yes, yes. Okay.
Too
This is the
bad.
tough part using the Libram Paladin. You should have a fast APM with those Librams and the broomstick.
If we went for the broomstick first, buff with wisdom, then before the buffing of Lady Liadrin. So that's a miss sequence for boss. He spotted it when he saw, oh no, this is bad. The
Yeah.
the Liadrin won't die. I won't get back the other Libram of Wisdom. So unfortunately for him, he won't be able to win that. I mean, prolong that matchup. Enrico managed to
Yes.
take the first win.
Yes. So medyo tumatagal na yung mga laro natin, Enly. Hindi na siya aggro face-face
True.
matchups.
Nag-iisip na sila.
Napagsayang ko na ba?
Oo. Nag-iisip na sila.
Worried yung audience natin, ang Twitch chat. Kung napagsayang na ba si Boss
Oo,
Enly.
okay na. Iniwan ko na siya. Marunong naman yung rice cooker tumigil ng kusa. I mean, may tao naman sa baba. I just need to put it there. I mean, isa lang. Linisin yung, hugasan yung bigas and yun na.
Okay, next matchup natin
Is
is
Soul DH. I mean, OTK DH, di ba?
OTK DH ni Enrico.
Yep.
Now he has to win this game versus a Soul DH,
I will
which
not
is
hold back this time.
favorable. Okay. Actually, di ko alam kung sinong favored dito. Kailangan ni Enrico mag-survive at ni Boss ang magandang tempo ang magandang curve para mapatay itong Soul DH Soul OTK Demon Hunter, which I think Soul Demon Hunter doesn't lack at all. So let's wait for Boss's mulligan.
I hope this is not bug. Is this bug? Or it's still mulligan
I
countdown?
think so.
Okay, so it's not bug.
Oh wait, there you go. He has the 1-drop and a 2-drop. Do you think the 4-drop on boss's hand is not that useful for this game?
Which one? Which one?
Kasi wala yatang yung 4-drop ni boss. Anong tawag
Wala ito
yan?
siya Shatter Mystic. Yeah.
Yeah.
You will play it just a 4 mana 3/2. You won't mind not proccing the battle cry.
But at the same time, clearing his own board, no? Which is bad for Soul Demon Hunter against an OTK Demon Hunter.
Yeah, when you want to unlock the Skull of Gul'dan, draw into your potential burst from your weapon, right? He needs to set up a good lapidary and two swing turns of big weapon, but it's kind of hard if Enrico will have several life steals to
A ton of life
regain
steals,
the
and
health.
it's already on hand, no?
Yes.
And he already has Elganoth on hand.
I know there's a way.
Very interesting matchup. Okay, he
Wait.
I-beams the Panthera.
So he has 2 double jump. Double jump would probably get his own Skull of Gul'dan. So he needs to be on 6 before doing that. And what's awkward is that he might play the Ethereal Og Merchant just to free up some space on his hand.
Yeah, playing Soul OTK Demon Hunter has a lot to do with the cards on your hand and their placements. That's very crucial for this deck because if you don't get your outcasts right, you're gonna have a hard time drawing the right cards for your combo.
You don't pick the ones.
We get a outcast for boss. He has to maintain a good board presence, but not overextending para hindi siya ma-fell scream and di rin siya ma-AOE ni Enrico.
So wala pa yung Maru Slicer ni boss, one of the more important cards for him. So right now he have Twin Slice. And wait, he didn't play the Shard Shatter Mystic, right? Kasi
No, he didn't.
he decided,
Nabunot niya yung yung one maker.
it feels weird. I would have went for the Mystic last turn just to have a Skull on 6. Right now, he won't be able to do it. Or maybe boss is also thinking,
Double jumps.
if we go for the Skull of Gul'dan, maybe he would draw Soul Fragments. Loses the effect of
Oh, that's true.
reduce. So maybe that's one of the things he considered.
Oh, actually, yeah. He just drew one soul fragment. Siguro natakot din siya gamitin yung Soul Shattered Mystic kasi may iwan siya on board. Mawawala yung 1-3 niya.
So ngayon, I think I'll go for that. I mean, I'll let the 1/3 die.
Yeah.
Demons.
For a
Sayang lang
3-2 on
he
board
won't
so
be
he
able.
can skull.
Yeah, but he won't be able to play the Pantara with effect. I'm not sure if it's
That's true.
okay to just play the Shard Shatter plus Pantara without the effect. But he went for the Pantara now.
And he has to go face here. And build up that damage. So what's scary about playing against OTK Demon Hunter? If they get the right cards, they can kill you by turn 7 or turn 8. Unlike other OTK combos na, for example, ETC na kailangan mo ng 10 mana at least, no?
Yeah, that's true. And looking at Enrico's hand, he's almost there. Kulang na lang siya
He's
ng
almost
Artificer. Right? Artificers na lang kulang niya.
Mm.
And he will dig into it. And also, merong pala siyang
Actually,
ooze.
with a new Skull of Gul'dan. I think he just needs to get the
The Artificers. That's the
philosophy of that.
Okay. There's an artificer. Di ko napansin. So, ito.
Yeah, he needs to get a philosophy out of the Illidari studies he just drew.
And have enough mana, right? Yun na lang ang kulang niya.
Yeah.
So he's fine discarding the next, burning the next card.
Poor warlock.
That was philosophy pala, no? Ouch. But boss draws uses his Skull of Gul'dan.
And now he's also at 10.
Can he stick more minion?
He
Yeah.
cannot stick. He's a 10 cards. He'll overdraw also. Okay, so
Double
wala na
jump
pala.
for
So wala na pala
nothing.
outcast. So he won't
Oh,
overdraw.
that's one mana wasted. Oh, okay, so he won't overdraw. Yeah. My bad. Okay. Enrico going for the Elgonoth.
Now he's counting if it's enough. I don't want to count. I think it's enough.
Is it? Let's
yeah,
see.
yeah. It's enough.
Ouch.
He'll Spell Scream blast his own thing.
Beam. Ouch. You know, I was playing a warrior, a Silas warrior, a few days ago. It had 48 armor and 30 health. And this deck erased me in one turn.
True.
That's how powerful this.
Gotta have some highlights of that shenanigans. I think from last month.
Yes.
So Enrico
Takes the win.
takes the win and will move into semifinals. I believe round 4 is already semifinals. So tapos na
Okay.
agad yung round 3 natin. I'm not sure if we could catch on other games pero probably wag na. I mean, it's better to have. Oh wait, there are people who still on round 3, so probably we'll feature another round 3 kasi they're still on the, ano bang nangyayari dito? Why are they not proceeding? Meron bang dispute? Kaso wala. I thought they fixed it already. So, tingnan natin. Potentially Patrick 07 versus the winner of Don Capitan and Naga 27. Or Lord Jeraxus versus Renji or Yana yan. So,
Yes. So while waiting, Ellie, do you want to thank our sponsors for today's event?
okay, sige. I'll do that. So, thank you to our sponsor, Unipin Philippines, AKG Games Philippines, and HSReplay.net. Again, this tournament is worth 3,500 plus with cash, credits, and subscription plus packs as a prize pool. So, yung 1,000 natin as cash prize, it was donated by one of the great player. May clue great player in Hearthstone Philippines. So he pledged a 1K for a tournament and eto na-fund na natin yung 1K niya. And I think he's watching, so shout out to you, one of the great player. Kilala mo na yung sarili mo. Ayaw mo pangalanan, so sasabihin na lang natin great player. Anyway,
Really great player, no?
ikaw ba,
So
any shout out you could do while we're on this waiting
Shout
stage?
out to everyone who's competing right now, no? Very entertaining games. Sana mas marami pang manood. And sana daw, Enli, every week na daw to, tong event natin.
every week
For Hearthstone Philippines.
of course every week we have events on the Hearthstone Philippines, but it's not always me. There are other community leaders, Bells, Meatloaf, sino pa? Excelsior PH. So they have their own FB pages. Hubels doesn't have stream channel yet na during his tournaments, but please support them and like, subscribe, follow everything. And be on the tune on the announcement about informations, activities, and other things. So, yun. And ito nga pala, to all those guys who are watching here, this tournament, don't forget to fill out the survey that released by AKG Games Philippines, and you might win Blizzard balance. So,
Yun.
wala namang 2 minutes yung survey. Just asking ilang years ka na naglalaro, saan ka naglalaro, and anong priority mo na mode, something like that. So,
Nagsaing ka na ba? Ganun. Yan yung mga
kung marunong ka daw ba magsaing na rice cooker or the normal way, but yun. And
So sa semifinals, we have Yana Yen advancing together with Enrico.
oh wow,
according to the bracket.
wait. So hindi eto pala, hindi ko pala ni-refresh yung battle file ko kaya pala but round 3 pa rin. So round 4 na pala. Naga 27 and Patrick. Doon pala tayo. Pwede nating pasukin yung round na kayo.
Alright.
Tanong ko lang kung round na sila or if
Well,
there's
let's just jump in.
sige, let's jump in tapos bahala na mamaya kung maayos ko yung overlay, di ba? Yun lang naman yun.
Yung si Yana Yen, no, tinalo niya si Lord Jaraxxus.
Oo.
Ako si Lord Jaraxxus, he's gonna
Rework.
reincarnate in a few weeks
He'll be reworked.
as a hero card.
True. So, update lang din natin. Ito na pala, pwede din nating i-check natin yung bracket natin kasi mayroon din naman tayong view for our bracket. Kaso wala pa nga rin yung picture ni Reavered, webcam ni Reavered. So, ito yung bracket natin, guys. bugforyu beat hanzDC on round 3. Tapos, Naga 27, Patrick 07, ongoing. Tanong ko kung ano yung score. Round 3 na daw sila. So, wag na nating i-check. Na lang tayo, wait for the semifinals para may break din tayo. Tapos, ito ang pinag-usapan namin kanina ni Reavered. Yana Yen beating Lord Jaraxxus 2-0. Enrico 2-0 din. So, Yana Yen and sino to? Yana Yen and Enrico will be battling on the semifinals. Probably will feature the upper side kasi kaka-feature lang natin kay Enrico. So, might as well feature.
Yes, yeah.
Or wait, if they're going to play now, if they're ready, might as well go for that.
Are they?
Para since Yana Yen was not featured earlier, so it's fine refeaturing Enrico. So mas bawas na aayusin sa overlay. Yun na lang. Yeah, let's go for Yana Yen. Para
okay.
Production decision para lang hindi ako mahirapan. So, yun.
May bias kaya ata kay Enrico Enli eh.
Ang pangalan ni Enrico Lim. Enli din siya. Some other players thought
Enli rin.
Enrico Lim is Enli, right? Enli.
Yes.
So, yun. But anyway, let's just take a quick break lang. Siguro, in 5 minutes, check natin kung ano nga bang kalalabasan nung next featured match natin. But anyway, let's take the break. Thank you, Reavered. And see you in 5 minutes.
In 5 minutes.
So, welcome back again to Hearthstone March to Barrens, sponsored by Unipin Philippines, AKG Games Philippines, and HSReplay.net. This is already the semifinals of our tournament. Enrico versus Yana Yen 02 with DH ban on Enrico's side and Warrior ban on Yana Yen 02. So, Reavered, let's check their deck list.
So, DH ang binan kay Yana Yen, no?
Oh, let's just check Yana Yen's. Let's just check Yana Yen's deck kasi hindi pa, si Enrico.
Ang binan?
Nakita naman na natin yung kay Enrico kanina, 'di ba? So, na-ban dito is Warrior.
Yep. Oh, so, wala ding OTK. Oh, this is very interesting. Makakita din tayo ng druid today, no? A
Yeah.
very popular druid now.
And it's the Giberling na talagang explosive start. Kung makuha niya yon, GG.
The god hand na full board at turn 1 or turn 2, no?
True. So, yung pali niya is of course Libram Pali with Silas.
Yeah, very good tech against warriors as well for Rattlegore.
So, eto, nakakuha ang picture niya. Hindi na baby. Yanayen 02 versus Enrico. So, si Yanayen nakasali na to ng ilang beses sa tournament natin. Tournament ko. I think meron nga talaga akong picture niya na maayos pero mag-stock pa ako. Maghanap pa ako. Sana meron.
Oh,
Sige na nga, ito na nga lang. Ikakrap nga lang natin
so for Enrico, world kick.
yung picture ng asawa niya. Sorry.
So, very problematic kay Enrico ang kay Yana yan. Pag nakalaban ng druid niya, enraged warrior ni Enrico. Which is may mga skippers, no? Na pwede ma-clear ang board ng maaga. I guess it's a very fair matchup. Makikita natin World Kick Rogue and OTK and Enraged Warrior for Enrico. And Aladdin and Druid for Yana Yan.
Okay, so in 5 seconds papasok na tayo sa laro nila. Quick CR break lang daw si Yana yan. He'll be facing Enrico, a beast in the Hearthstone Philippines. So baka kinakabahan ng konti. Kung ako, wala, natalo ko na si Enrico nung Hearthstone Elite Series Nakalaban ko siya ng top 16. Pumasok ako ng top 8. So in a tournament, hindi ko alam. Parang, hindi ko masasabing 1-0 pala ako. Natalo na din pala niya ako ng Fireside Gathering. So, pero sa Elite Series natalo ko tong batang to. Sa most recent one, last year, mga July or June. Pero, mamaw yan.
Ano kagaling si Enrico, inaalala ni Enly yung mga matches nila.
Oh.
Di ka makaget over.
Siyempre, di pa siya nananalo sa akin Joke lang. Ulit. Di pa ulit siya nananalo sa akin.
Okay, Rogue versus Libram Paladin. A matchup we've seen over and over again today. I guess these are the two really good stable decks of the meta right now na actually, I think in my opinion, Libram Paladin is one of the easiest and most stable decks to play in the meta. You have heal, you have early aggression, you have a good mid game. Pagdating naman sa World Kick Rogue, you really have a big brain. You need a big brain to play this deck. Kasi ang dami niyang moving pieces. And wala kang definite plan. Pero lang sa questing adventurers. So, will Enrico go for early tempo with his
Fraud Swindle?
Oxy Fraud?
Swindle? Probably. He's thinking or just a dagger. But I think he'll go for the Swindle here.
Yeah. Not really a good card for Enrico at the moment. At wala din masyadong may threat si Yana yan with a 1-drop and a Hand of Adal. He just went daggered and hits the 1-3. Yana yan. Again, problematic ang minion-based board sa Rogue na to unless makakuha siya ng swerteng mga draw or miracle, makakuha siya ng miracle from the One Thieves. Which I think makes this deck really good because yun ang weakness ng Rogue, wide boards, but having access to mage spells that can ito, may picture na tayo ni Yana yan.
Yes.
Na hindi siya baby.
And I remove her wife probably Sana wipe niya talaga yun. I mean, gumagawa ako.
Patay ka, Eddie.
Gumagawa
Ka
ako
ng
ng
mga
issue
players
dito.
natin.
I'm assuming wipe niya yun kasi may baby sila eh. Di ba?
Okay.
Yan. That's Yana yan 0-2.
So can Yan contest the board or just drop a taunt? Oh, he drops a taunt and hero powered. Not really much he can do for that turn. But he can coin the pupil next turn. But Enrico with a world kick out.
So that's the reason why he went for the wait. He waited for the prep miscreant swindle. Wait. Ano yung naging move niya doon? World kick master into
Prep swindle.
prep swindle.
Tapos nakuha siya ng miscreant. Yeah.
So rather than going for the early fraud, proxy fraud plus swindle, he waited for a turn and na-draw naman niya yung world kick master that on the next turn. So I think good decision to hold off. Pero is it
We get him
worth
back.
worth with just getting one additional resource from your world kick master?
I guess so because with this deck you always have to fight for tempo, not for value. Yun nung doon nagkakamali ang mga bagong players playing this deck. They always wait for the value of the deck. Pero mahihirapan kasi ang deck na to mag-catch up sa value pag hindi ka talaga nagbe-build ng tempo on board. So that's why you have miscreants and prize plunderers to contest the board and regain your tempo on the board using the world kick rule. Again, very intricate yung deck na to, which a lot of players really love, no?
I haven't played this. I played this. Siguro mga lang nung legend na just to try the world kick and just get the feel of it. And nung 3 mana pa si Edwin nun, so medyo malakas talaga siya ng time na yun.
Oo, yung mga turn 2 8-8 Edwin, 12-12 Edwin minsan, depende sa makukuha mong cards, no?
That's
Very
good.
OP. After years, nakatanggap din ng nerf si Edwin.
Oo. 7 years in the making. Tapos ano yun yung nerf pa na yun is somehow i-revert. Although maglilive na siya sa standard, pero parang lang, sige, galawin ka lang namin ngayon. Tapos ibabalik ka namin sa dati. Although wala ka na sa standard.
Can you imagine yung first Edwin may stealth siya?
Oh, I didn't reach that point. Siguro before pa yun, before June 2014, before the open release talaga ng Hearthstone. Kasi before na talaga siya 3. Nung naglaro na ako, ang lang talaga is merong stealth, conceal, 'di ba?
May conceal. One of talagang rogue is very loved by Blizzard na parang halos every expansion yata may OP deck sila, no?
It's always have a miraculous deck for rogue. Utilizing the
miracle
cycles.
rogue.
Yep.
My hand is too full.
And
Okay.
as
Enrico
we can
overdraws.
yeah, we can see just because of the second world kick master played earlier, full hand na siya ngayon. And he still have he shadow step it. So hindi siya maubusan ng
He
value
has
dito.
to be careful. Questing adventure niya. Yan has a Silas on his hand. So he has to be careful pagdating sa placement.
Although he Enrico know that Silas will land on not this turn. Or would Yana pull the trigger this turn? Let's see.
But he has a lot of ways of clearing the board with a Libram of Justice, Lord Barrow
With Plinger or Broomstick.
Oh yes, he has a lot of ways to deal with this board.
So, Braggart Broomstick might be his play. Is that enough?
Options.
But he has to kill the questing adventurer. That's his
Oh,
goal right now.
yeah, or Devout Pupil plus Broomstick. Yeah, no clean trade to finish remove all the minions except for
Yeah.
Barrow and Broomstick, of course.
Yan na yan just has to drag this kasi mawawalan ng power tong rogue na to when his questing adventurers are down. So he has to save his removals for that,
Okay,
I guess.
so I think it's better to select Pride Braggart Broomstick, right?
Pwede, but he's going for a taunt and a pupil direct to the questing adventurer.
But he
I think
decided
Yan is making mind games here. He used that para hindi to tell Enrico that he doesn't have a clear a good board clear for his turn. He wants Enrico to overextend so he can get a good clear a good value off his Barrow or Libram of Justice.
Well, what I want for Yana yan to do there is yung sa Let's Pride sana get wait. So it doesn't have broomstick anymore kaya pala probably the Pride won't matter that much kasi pen flinger ata yung next na makukuha niya na lang dyan.
Mhm.
Akala ko kasi may broomstick pa siya and getting the second broomstick in outside your inside your hand would be beneficial sana. Pero ngayon it would be flood board flooding siguro si Yana yan dito with Pride Braggart again. Or do you want to kill off those minions? Ano na pala to? 10 damage.
For me, I would love to kill off those minions because I don't have a heal on hand if I was Yana yan. But Enrico has a lot of ways of generating new value on his hand, especially with this World Kick discounted to 0 now. And the 5-mana 3/2 that can draw a lot of cards next turn for him as well.
So this is a very awkward turn for Yana yan, right? So eto,
Yes.
inisip niya, would I just go for the 3 minion board or plus the hero power? But I might die next turn. I'm at 18, 11
Yes.
with the weapon.
Oh,
And
he drew Nitro Boost.
And he has a lot of cards on hand plus a World Kick Master na nasa Shadow Step. But yan na yun.
Does he have a way to corrupt the Nitro Boost?
I think there's a way because there's a prep, right? Prep,
Oh.
then play Price Plunderer is corrupt Nitro Boost already, right?
He's going for the kill, I guess.
Yeah, he'll go for the kill here. Enrico is sensing blood here. Oh,
Oh, wait.
would he?
Is he gonna draw?
Oh,
Oh, he preps.
I wonder why Enrico went for that. So he's just missing one Abyss, right?
Yeah, he's just missing one Eviscerate that he could probably get from World Kick. But no,
Which he didn't.
Oh,
And it's
This is
board
where-
lock.
Yan was good. He played mind games on Enrico earlier na wala siyang magandang clear. But actually he has 2 good clears on his hand.
But
He went wide.
Enrico went wide, but the problem is for Yanayan here, he will just stop this wave, and he's at 8 health. No Libram of Hope to regain health.
Oh, yes.
And the kill pressure is still on Enrico. So siguro yun din yung inisip ni Enrico why he didn't went for the push here. Pero there's potential lethal talaga. And
Yeah. He played safe, no?
yeah, he played safe. And wait, yung secret passage dito is already on hand, di ba?
Well played.
for Enrico.
Mhm.
So with not playing Shadow Sculptor. Oh wait. Or did he play Double Abyss? I don't know.
Oh.
Pero yun. There's a world that he could get the lethal there. But it's a win is still a win.
Okay.
Delayed win. So nairaos na naman ni Enrico ang rogue niya, which was piloted to top 1 Asia, top 16 America Asia last month. So top of
Yeah, that rogue is amazing.
yeah, he played it a lot. Di ko nga alam kung ilang games ang nalalaro ni Enrico in one day. Ano pa pag in 1 month?
Oo. In ladder, kailangan mo talaga sobrang daming laro. Especially when you reach top 200. Na minsan hindi mo na makikita. Minsan, kahit manalo ka 3 beses, same rank ka pa rin sa sobrang taas ng win rate ng mga ka-level mo.
On the high top 16 you need kunyari top 16 and there's a wall, you need at least 3 wins to break it. Yung tipong 16 ka, you will not get past to 15, 14, 13 unless you get 3 wins. Pero pag nag 3 wins ka naman, parang nag-jump ka kagad ng 10. Ganun yung yung nangyayari doon. So, talagang mental fortitude kailangan and take the losses as a learning
Perseverance.
experience. And yun, wag kang
Yes.
panghinaan ng loob if you want to top 16. Kaya ayaw ko maglaro ng top 16 eh. When I reach legend, it's enough for me. It's fine if I'm not getting the 11-star multiplier. Kasi para sa akin,
Mhm.
mas incentive pa nga sa akin na 10-star lang. Kasi pag 11-star, few games, right? To legend. 10-star,
Yes.
more games.
Tapos, hassle na naman. Okay, we have a Paladin versus Warrior matchup. Ang Warrior ni Enrico ay
Enrage.
Enrage.
So, check natin ano ba. So, he's playing 1 Sky Reader, 1 Corsair Cash. Okay. So, double Corcoran Elite ang play niya. Last month, what I used is, or kailan ba yun? January ba yun? Yung pinang legend ko Enrage Warrior with Gromash. So, dun sa list na yon, Corcoran Elite lang yung nabago. He decided to play 2 Corcoran Elite instead of Gromash on my side.
Dalawang Corcoran Elite yung ginamit mo instead of
Hindi, siya.
Gromash? Tama ba? Sorry.
Siya double Corcoran. Ako with Gromash instead of 2 Corcoran.
Ooh,
That's a good one.
Reliquary. One of the best one drops.
So, best one drop would be Attendant, right? For Pali.
Oh yeah. Again, yung according to HS Replay, which is sponsoring this event, according to HS Replay, playing that on one using Libram Paladin can increase your win rate drastically. So, Aldor Attendant is really important pagdating sa Libram Paladin. Either pure or Enflinger.
Do you agree of playing Hand of Adala on the Reliquary there? Or would you develop the Crab Rider and think that it would survive next turn and I could Hand of Adala it?
Actually, Yanian's play was very good because the thing is with this Enraged Warrior decks, they don't pop off until the mid game around turn 4 or turn 3. Their turn 1 and turn 2 is usually just Sky Raiders, which is pretty weak, and Corsair Cash. And turn 3, turn 4, doon na nagbe-build pag nandyan na yung Anchor, pag nandyan na yung Sword Eater. So, I think it's a good way kasi wala din siyang walang clear ways Enrico para i-clear tong Reliquary.
That's
enabling him to build more board presence in the following turns.
That the 5 health is kinda hard to deal with the warriors few early turns. Awkward yung breakpoints ng warrior. 2 health,
Yeah.
I mean 2 attacks with the weapon, 4 attacks if you have Corcoran or a Reaper side. So There's a merit of
Itong
just
warrior,
going for
ito yung... Itong warrior na to, ito yung aggro deck na hindi aggressive sa first 3 turns eh.
Mm.
It's a very special kind of deck.
Wow. Another news, Naga 27 and Patrick 07 is still playing their round 3, so we might catch the another semis.
Yes. Sana. Pero mukhang matagal din tong laro na to. Paladin and a warrior. 2 tank classes in World of Warcraft.
I will love to play World of Warcraft. I haven't get the Lady Liadrin yet. This is just level 20 rewards, right? In World of Warcraft.
Yeah, level 20.
I did try.
World of Warcraft.
Level 14 lang ako. Tapos tinigil ko na. Naligaw ata ako sa mapa kasi parang i-boost sana ako ng one of the members in Hearthstone PH. Kaso, ang nangyari, nandun kami sa isang dungeon eh. Parang hindi na ganun kalaki yung XP na nakukuha. Hindi na pwedeng mang-leech yung mga high level. Something like that. Akala niya nung una pwede pa.
Ano, classic yan or Shadowlands era?
Hindi, nung mga 3 years ago siguro. Or, yeah, 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
So, di ko, Mines ata yun, nandun si Poe Reaper. I think, nandun si Poe Reaper. Kasi, or si Sneeds yun. Di ko alam kung si Poe Reaper Sneeds. Yun yung dungeon na yun. Tapos akala niya, mabilis ako makapagpa-level 20 doon. Pero hindi pala.
World of Warcraft brought to you by AKG Games pala dito sa Philippines. So sila ang official publisher
ng Blizzard.
WoW and Hearthstone.
Wow,
yes,
Hearthstone,
Blizzard
StarCraft
games.
2, Diablo, and Overwatch.
So thank you ulit to our sponsors, no?
Yep.
For making this event possible today.
And thanks to Reavered being here, casting with me.
Yun, kasi hinatchap ako ni Enli sa malakas eh, kaya talo kagad ako ng first
Hindi
round.
nga, dadasal nga ako na sana, hindi mo na matalo.
Oh, it was fun.
So, eto, na full clear ni Enrico and yung board. And right now, okay, there's a Crab Rider. There's a potential answer to 2 minions. Pero, pag nagganon siya, no choice. No chance of killing the Blood Boil Brute.
Oh, he can. Hindi pala. Sorry. Ala ko 6 mana na siya.
He can. He can coin.
He can?
May coin pala. Nabirduhan ako dun sa sa card art nung coin kasi I'm not used to seeing the new coin cosmetic.
Oh, I think he's gonna choose just to clear it right now.
So, i-feature na natin yung semis 2 after this, tapos finals. Yung battle for third, wag na. Since
It's odd. Why would you coin a 1/1? Used his coin for a 1/1. Just to get some board presence?
But it's bad, right? Because the keeper will just let it die. So, sayang yung coin. Sayang yung... Sayang din to na potential Libram of Justice, Broom, shenanigans for later, diba? Sayang. Additional
Enrico is ahead of the board right now and also draw. Ahead on value on hand. That battle rage was huge.
So Corcoran Elite, Shield of Horror, Inner Rage is 18 damage plus Mercenary.
Ouch.
Pero wala pang Mercenary. And double Horror na tong hawak niya. So, dagdag pa. So, another 6. So, that's 24 damage with just 1 Mercenary. And it's, I think, 9 mana ang kailangan niya doon.
9 mana.
4-1-1-3. Yep.
This is also the problem with Enraged Warrior. No? Sobrang daming moving pieces like the World Kick Rogue. You have a lot of things to think about, especially with a lot of value like this.
So,
he chooses to Shield of Honor.
Yeah, he splitted one of the potential burst para lang magkaroon siya ng board pa.
And he Shields of Honor also the
Yep. So kill pressure. I mean, the pressure is real on Yana Yan side right now with one
Yes.
broom already. No, no broom yet. So with no clear potential board clear here. So ito Crab Rider will just kill 2.
It's a tough matchup. Armor Smith and okay, he chooses to deal 8 damage to his face, which hurts a lot.
So maybe
The
for
devout purple.
for Yana Yan is thinking that Enrico already uses 2 Shield of Honor, so potential burst coming from hand would be just coming from Inner Rage plus the Mercenary nga. But there's a devout pupil facing
Mhm.
for Enrico right now, so I think it's fine
Really
for
tough matchup.
for Yana Yan
And
to take the
oh, he
8
has a
damage
Lord
hit.
Barrow to clear it, no?
If he really wants to. Yeah.
I guess he has to para mawalan na ng board presence si Enrico, then he develop a new board.
Yeah, he'll go for the Barrow. Enrico will go for the Barrow here, then probably play the Corcoran Elite. Or
Yes.
if he wants to
Sword Eater.
play Sword Eater.
Because Yana Yan will just top deck unless he chooses to kill his Salad Sprite later on.
What
To
weird
draw.
what weird with this use of Lord Barrow is what if yan na yan top deck Reliquary Prime, right?
Oh, that's it. There you go. He has a Reliquary Prime that can heal him a lot, no? And I don't think a warrior has a good clear. Oh, Silas.
So would you play Silas get the 2-5 or it's it's a
Probably,
waste?
'cause-
or it's a waste? Giving him a 4-4? Just
for
a
tempo
taunt?
as well. Oh yeah, for 4-4-3-2. Oh nga, no? Very awkward spot for Yana Yan right now.
This is same as the game 1 where Yanayan was put on an awkward spot.
Yeah. Because he has 2 Corcons Elite on hand. He has a 4 damage weapon on hand. And that's GG, I guess.
So
He
another
has 8 damage on board.
I think this is lethal. Yeah, this is lethal.
Yeah, that's lethal. That's GG.
So Enrico waiting for the final round now. Yanayan, congrats to you.
Wow.
You'll be dueling out against the loser of our next featured match. And I think malaki-laki na rin yung kinita mo dito. akala mo laki prize pool eh, no? I have a couple hundreds. Pwedeng pang KFC, Jollibee. And Unipin
Or
credit.
pwede pang bili ng Origin na Barrens.
Yep. So hindi pa naman tapos ang laban ni Yana yan dito. So we'll see.
Yes.
Ongoing pa rin, by the
Battle
way.
for third for Yana Yan.
Okay, tapos na yung Patrick 07 versus sinong hinihintay natin kanina? Versus Naga. So tapos na pala. So let's just take siguro 10 minutes break. Tapos set up lang natin yung semifinals number 2 and Welcome to Hearthstone March to Barrens semifinals number 2 featuring bugforyu and Patrick 07. Here is Reavered
Hey guys.
with me, and this tournament is sponsored by Unipin Philippines, AKG Games Philippines, and HSPH. Kanina na feature na natin si bugforyu, but this will be Patrick 07 first featured match on the stream. So breakdown mo, Reavered, yung deck list na dala ni Patrick 07 and the bans itself na
Kay
rin.
si ano ba natin? Ano ba ni Bug for You?
Ban was Druid.
Through we will
Ay, nagka-cut na
and
naman yung ano
also
mo, yung mic mo.
oh no. Wait,
Yan, okay.
hello po.
Hello. Yan,
Ba?
okay na.
So Rogue. This is new for today's tournament. Yung mga features natin. Right. Thing. Kumagyan ng maayos. And a very standard Libram Paladin on his other deck.
That's true. So, review lang din natin konti yung kay bugforyu afterward.
Mm-hmm. So, very interesting. Again, in Paladin, this is meta. So, very play.
And ito,
So, ang ban dito is Warlock.
yes, that's
Druid. Makita tayo ng Druid.
yeah, Druid na Giverling. Yung explosive start na sana ina-expect natin sana kay
Druid.
Yana yan pero hindi na nailabas. And the rogue itself, the aggro rogue. So, yun.
Yes.
Paano na lang yung on and on off yung camera mo. So,
Difficulties.
technical difficulties, naglo-load lang yung pero instruct ko na sila na mag-jump into the game. Hopefully mamaya maayos na yung audio ni Reavered.
Number?
Hello?
Here.
Hello?
Hello.
Yan. Okay na.
For you.
So kanina pala may nag-PM sa akin, kaya daw hindi siya nag-check-in, hindi daw niya mahanap yung deck niya. Hindi ko kung siya magsasubmit ng deck. Turuan ko na lang next time.
So a rogue
Napuputol pa rin. So technical difficulties pa rin si Reavered. He's losing his audio and webcam also not appearing. But we'll jump into their game. Patrick 07 versus bugforyu already starting. Shout out again to all the viewers, players who participated, and our sponsors, lovely sponsors, HS Replay, AKG Games Philippines, and Unipin Philippines, for letting us have awesome prizes for this tournament. So, the start is with Pali. This Libram Pali versus the Agro Rogue. bugforyu with a Swindle start. Hopefully, he could draw the one drop. Could he draw one drop? He drew one drop, but it's Penflinger. So, he won't be playing it, and he will hold it for the potential burst damage on later turns. So with Sneaky Delinquent here, plus a potential Greyheart Sage on 3, not enough to kill the Crab Rider. So Patrick 07 have a good position here. So Libram of Wisdom being played on the Crab Rider, dealing 4 damage to the face.
The aggro deck being aggroed right now.
Yes, out aggroed because of missing the 1 drop.
But again, tingnan mo, ang laki ng difference if Patrick 07 drew the or attend. Sobrang prominent talaga ng card na yun para sa akin.
So now, bugforyu, instead of going for the Greyheart Sage here, he decided to kill off the Crab Rider that putting damage on his face.
Yeah, he has slot, especially with the buffs of the Paladin.
So, ito, next turn pa bugforyu, medyo awkward since he already attacked with his weapon. Would he go for the...
Yes.
Okay, so because he draw a infiltrator, Worgen infiltrator. There's a Greyheart Sage combo there. The first line of play I was spotting is the Delinquent into Penflinger and Nitro Boost Poison. So, but because there's a stealth na 1 mana to combine with the Greyheart Sage, so bugforyu decided just to go for the draws.
Which path to choose?
So
He needs to kill off the trade.
yeah, he needs to trade, but I think Patrick is also thinking if would he consider playing the Libram of Wisdom here, or there's no point of playing the Libram of Wisdom. I thought he could go for it, then do some minion things afterwards. But by just playing it para lang discount yung devout people, but this is fine.
I guess Patrick should play the either bugforyu will be forced to trade again, rendering him. Oh no, he went for the salad. An animated.
Yeah, he went for the double minion drop here just to contest this one if the infiltrator goes face. So parang meron siyang double minions na pesky.
Oh yeah, he has another animated broomstick on hand though. So, I guess that's fine.
The more straightforward turn, there is a hero power plus Libram of Wisdom. But now there's a loser.
I guess one of the annoying cards in Hearthstone ever printed. Next to Mind Render Illusia.
I believe there's something like this on MTG, right? Similar to this.
Seven.
So Aldor Truth
on
Seeker
hand.
plus Libram of Wisdom. Or would he go for the clear here? The kill. The Penflinger Crab into Libram of Wisdom.
So I don't think bugforyu runs sap.
Let's check. So bugforyu doesn't run sap. It's all ghost face. All ghost. Double Sinister Strike. So that's it. He decided not to play sap. Then use 1 pen. It's fine, right? Lose 1 pen.
Yeah. Use 1 pen.
So 17 is the number of health of Patrick 07 right now. Maybe bugforyu is thinking if he could just go face here, but it's risky.
Very risky.
No, we having the caster view here, double taunt on hand. Okay, so I think with this he could just go face.
Yeah.
Double EVs, pen flingers.
Dark Seers. Oh.
So right now this is obviously a taunt.
Yeah.
Last Libram. Okay,
I
so
think he has to go the Elder. Yeah.
go to Seeker. I thought he'll play Libram then Devout Pupil, but but he decided just to more discount for the Devout Pupil, and he could play it alongside with Libram of Hope
Yeah, and
for
we
later.
can hope next turn. Oh, this is a tough turn for bugforyu.
Yeah. So I'm not sure if this Libram of Hope was not drawn, if there's a potential 2-turn lethal for bugforyu. If the 3 damage weapon goes face, I think there would
Yeah.
be a potential lethal next turn. Assuming there's no Libram of Hope.
Patrick 07 just needs to drag this game out so he could gain Bornish because the rogue will run out of steam very, very soon, especially with heal coming in.
And having the taunts blocking off the potential
Having
face
the
damage.
taunts on board is a big deal.
So
Okay, he
bugforyu
pushes
will
damage.
bugforyu will connect 3 damage to the face, but there's Libram of Hope and Libram of Judgment. Oh no.
and it's gonna get corrupted if he plays the hope.
Oh no.
Tough, very tough, very tough. Here we go.
Not
Bug for
only
you in a tough spot.
that, Lady Liadrin already being drawn. So in next 2 turns, assuming bugforyu can kill the Ancient Guardian, there's Devout Pupil, there's Libram of Judgment, then there's Lady Liadrin. So
That's tons of heal.
layers of heals and taunts will come on to bugforyu's way. So that's 9. Maybe bugforyu will concede after seeing the Libram of Judgment.
Yeah. The very big deal for it's a really good sa Dark Moon races tong Libram of Judgment, no.
Yep.
Kasi lifesteal 5-3 not discounted for 4. It's very good, very very good. Ooh, drawing the Barov
Oh, wow.
is more.
Okay, I thought double draw. So, free Devout Pupil, drawing Hand of Adal. Wow.
Wow.
He could buff
I guess,
the Devout Pupil, then Libram of Judgment face.
That's a lot of heal. Bugforyu will concede.
Would you go for the killer or just kill the 3-3?
No, I would.
Okay, so he go face because there's a broom plus trade. So,
Yeah.
yeah. Well played, was thrown out. Patrick 07 will get this win in few seconds.
G. Pretty much.
There's no way he could he could kill off these 2 taunts.
Imagine killing a rogue. Killing a rogue without weapon removal, without ooze. Oh wait, but bugforyu is trying. Okay. That's GG.
So 1-0 in favor of Patrick 07.
Yes. Will we see another rogue matchup?
Oh,
Or
would
will
bug
Bug
for
for you
you
go?
give us the druid instead? Kasi as you mentioned earlier, we haven't seen druid all through the tournaments, di ba? Despite
Yeah, but
being not banned on the
yeah,
series.
and having the druid, I think, has a slight advantage against Patriven's secret miracle rogue because again, rogue has a tough time dealing with huge boards. So if Bug for you gets a huge board with a druid, oh okay, it's a rogue matchup,
So
rogue
rogue
mirror.
matchup, mirror but different archetype. This again is secret rogue for Patrick 07 and of course bug for you
Mm-hmm.
playing the aggro rogue.
Oh, Patrick 07 drawing the Pharaoh Cat is another big deal for rogue.
Yeah,
One of the best
Pharaoh
one
Cat,
drops for rogues.
one tip giving a arcane explosion, um, ice barrier, combustion, arcane missiles, you name it. Even mirror entity, mirror image is good thing for Patrick here.
Yes.
He'll go for the double two. Okay, I thought double one, but he went instead a fraud into one tip, and he might even shadow step that cone.
Ooh, a mirror
Oh,
image and a
image
cone
or
of
cone of
cold.
cold. So
Okay.
mirror image is much easier to play. So probably that's the reason why he went for it. And he decided to play it now. Wow.
Look, see, we didn't see the druid yet, but we have a start. 4 minions on the board. Turn one.
Turn one.
How will you deal with this?
Well, what's happened is that it's reversed, right? Bugfor is the one aggressive, has the aggro deck, but having trouble putting the pressure. And while Patrick was 7 on the pally and this game, having the initiative.
Yes.
And again, Bug for You missed out his one drop. Oof. And two drop. And he he might be forced to secret passage here. Weird scenario.
Okay, daggers up. Store for Patrick 07.
Oof. 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 Double one.
That's a good early game here.
Oh, that's bad. We won't reach 10 mana here. I mean, I think.
Yeah, a rogue matchup, you won't see 10 mana getting played. Shadow Step, off look spell.
Fill out the mana curve. Arcane Intellect.
Intellect. Ah,
For 3. Yeah.
turn for 07.
Yeah. Feeling
Finals getting decided in the first rounds of the game.
this is rough. Seeing this aggro rogue
Very rough for Bug for you.
having trouble.
Yeah, the mirror image on turn 1 was really a big deal for a big problem for Bug for you. Korean.
He could have got the miscreant. I mean, play the miscreant right now if he didn't shadow step the one thief last turn. But Patrick
Yeah.
07 decided he wants the one thief value immediately. So now it's for him next turn is Stunner Miscreant for sure. Or if we get another one drop. So now for Bug for You, the game is starting. it's just turn 4, the game
Yeah, the
starting.
game is starting right now. But again, he's gonna have a hard time dealing with a whiteboard. Again, this with they really have a hard time dealing with really white boards, no matter if it's minions are big.
Would you trade
Okay.
3-2 to 3-3 or just go face? Because if you
Um,
didn't trade, it might get a value trade, but you're putting pressure. If Bug for You goes for a value trade, it's much
I would definitely trade it.
now Patrick is thinking.
Hmm.
I wonder.
I guess he did so he can his questing adventurer next turn.
Yeah, my snap plays, I'll go for the trade. That's a steal. That's a steal.
Yeah.
Choose soon.
Yeah, he developed the questing adventurer next turn.
And actually, there's a world with this kind of board with cheap
Mm-hmm.
damage. He can still outrace the damage being dealt by Patrick in 2 turns. So killing off that 3/3
Yeah.
is very good there. Cause I remember
Crucial
na,
for
na
him.
nakapanood ako much of Enrico. He have this kind of board na 2 or 3 turns na siya yung leading on board but natalo pa rin siya na aggro rogue. Kasi nga merong
Mm.
passage into Penflinger, Sinister Strike, Abyss, lot of damage.
Yes. And you
So would you go for the Deccan? Yeah, Deccan is better play here rather than Sinister Strike because Sinister Strike would help Penflinger for later. Oh, so there's the Jeweler
yeah,
Hanar,
he needs more for that.
but there's no secret yet.
Give me a quest.
The back 1-4.
So the Titanic Lucky here is really good. So putting the questing adventurer on 6 health means Abyss if bugforyu need
He has
wants
to
to be
evict it
safe.
with his face.
He needs to Abyss that or hit with face. So but of course he's at 15 health. He'll go for the Abyss with the questing adventure. But this is still a game. He could still find lethal next turn, I think.
With the siege on hand,
Yes.
very, very well. Need more.
Look, there's 5 damage from the weapon. There's 6 on Penflinger. So he only needs 7. And 7 is doable.
Yeah, very doable.
7
Not enough board.
7 damage in 7 mana? No, not 7 mana. It would be 5 mana. Cause 1 pen in Secret Passage. So
Hanar going down, comboing the swindle.
yo, wow.
Plagiarize.
Ooh. This is what I mentioned. I think it's it's doable. Because he cannot kill
doable.
the Spy Mistress, right? So
Yeah.
one corrupted Nitro boost
So many.
means potential win for bugforyu along with the Penflingers.
Choose soon.
Chooses to hit face. Okay. Let's see.
Oh wow.
Oh,
This is
Sinister
lethal.
Strike!
That's lethal.
Yes.
I don't need to compute.
Wow, bugforyu coming in with the line.
That's why
Is it?
aggro rogue is really annoying to deal with. You thought you're winning, huh?
Yeah, especially with losers. Here we go. Ah, tough. Very tough. That dominated in the first few turns, but bugforyu just pulled away with the very aggressive aggro rogue.
So the trade into the 3/3 earlier was really good for Patrick. So
Yes.
yun, reiterate lang natin yung scenario na yun cause with not trading there,
Mm-hmm.
mas hindi kailangan ni bugforyu mag top deck. But,
Yeah.
pero, yun nga, na-spot ko na rin naman na talagang kaya ng aggro rogue to, to put tons of damage in just 2 turns. And, yun nga, napakita niya on stream.
Imagine kung si Leroy Jenkins sa standard pa ngayon.
Here for a lesson.
Dapat ginawa nilang classic yun eh. But again, they're trying to remove as much charge minions on neutral, di ba? So,
Yes.
sino na lang ba may charge sa standard on the next Hearthstone year? It would be DH
The new 2-2 for
and
DH.
Warrior.
Yes.
Tama, di ba?
Warrior and Hunter. King
Yeah,
Crush
King
still
Crush.
on. Yeah.
So, ito,
Who's start for you?
bugforyu, no Giverling, but may fungal and wild growth.
Wouldn't it be sad if you use the fungal tapos dalawang Gibberling yung na-discard mo?
Siyempre, sad talaga yun.
Choose suit.
This is weird. I won't risk rigged fair game here. So it's intellect or missiles.
Okay, he opted for missiles.
And he doesn't need rigged fair game there. There's dirty tricks here.
He has a lot of draw. A rogue has a lot of draw.
Slow start again for bugforyu.
Yes, very slow.
But let's not count him out kasi kanina we've seen, di ba?
Oo. Mabilis mag-catch up tong deck na to kasi once na nakagawa ka ng board presence na malaki na hindi kaya i-contest ng rogue, GG.
Kanina dun sa Rogue, nag-start yung laro for bugforyu is all yung mag-face damage game turn 4.
Mhm.
Just because of the mirror entity. So, tingnan natin kung may ganun ulit shenanigans si Patrick dito.
Okay.
I think I'll play dirty tricks here. I won't develop Hero Cut.
So
I'm pretty sure I will
Yeah.
next turn bugforyu will cast a spell, and having more options on your turns is much better.
Hero Cat on turn 2 just disrupts your curve. So I guess Dirty Tricks is the best play for him right now.
So Lightning Bloom, double Lightning Bloom on hand for bugforyu. So isipin mo, mag-draw lang siya ng isang Giverling. Tapos
Oh
to.
my god, yes.
I mean, Giverling, Lightning Bloom, Arbor Up is a full board if I count it correctly. O plus Innervate if I missed, if it's not 7 minions on board. But I think he'll go
he
for
uses
the
the Lightning Bloom.
Yeah, he'll go for the Arbor Up now.
But with missiles on Go7's hand, this can go wrong for bugforyu.
And
He's
this
empty.
is- okay. So overflow. Of course,
Overflow.
overflow.
Yes.
Oh wow, this is really good for
Wow.
Patrick. He could full clear this.
Yeah.
If the devolving missiles went correctly.
I wonder.
Detense ako sa laro eh. Di ko alam kung anong mangyayari.
Wouldn't you open with the devolving missiles first? Or he's thinking
I guess so.
he doesn't need devolving missiles now. He'll go for the backstab, price plunder. Okay, so he'll go for the devolving missiles.
Yeah, he's going for the devolving.
Okay. Wow, perfect
Oh,
hit.
that's nice.
This Argent Square
It's tree.
is kind of bad, but it's fine.
Choose suit.
Hitting
this-
3 different minions is amazing for Patrick 07.
Yes.
And he can shadow step the Plunderer as well.
Yeah, if he really wants to do it. And I think if I were Patrick, I will go for that. Knowing that bugforyu is locked out in this turn, right?
Yeah. And plus the fact, again, when it comes to Druid,
Ooh.
if you board, you can't win. Your damage relies on the board.
And drawing flick also gives him another emergency tool
For
against Gibberling. This Glowfly. This deck runs Glowfly, right? Yes.
Glowfly, Strengths, Gibberling, the is a good tech for this. And also for another kind of druid, the clown druid.
So Arcane Breath. I'll just pick up removal option here.
Yeah, Arcane Breath, then play Dirty Trick.
Dirty Tricks and Blackjack Stunner may want to. Would you go for that? Or you want your full minions on board?
I would go for Dirty Tricks, but I guess O7 is just trying to build this board, right? Knowing bug4yu's deck doesn't have any way to clear a large board like this. Smart move from Patrick O7.
It's just weird that he decided to go for the Cram session there.
Yeah.
I would play Dirty Tricks. I mean Blackjack Stunner Dirty Tricks. So that's 4 minion on board. But I won't waste my Paxi Fraud. Although waste
Again-
is not the correct word because it connects 3 damage to the face.
Oh no. Don't play it. Be the mummy.
Actually, it's fine because what bugforyu can draw out of his deck, assuming worst case scenario, overflow, ano yung magpre-prevent ng potential face damage for Patrick,
Well, that's
for
true.
bugforyu. So this is putting bugforyu on 10. Healing overflow for 5, it's back to 15, but this is how many damage on board. This is 13, right? Plus
Yes.
you have you have the next draws.
Wow. Okay. Overflow coming in. Any way to destroy this board?
No.
I don't think so.
So looking like we will have a collegiate showdown here.
Yes.
UPD versus UST. They have, if you don't know, there's a organization, Esports Academy. They have already organized couple of Hearthstone premier tournament for college. The last one is last December. No, wait. I think it's October. I broadcasted it for them, and it's for qualification to IEF, an international tournament of college students also, where Enrico won. Patrick is only semi-finalist back then.
Okay, wait. I think. Oh no. Yes. Flick.
Yeah,
Coming
he has
in.
a flick. So that's the reason why this generous mommy is fine. Cause he got the base covered. He has defensive tool.
Yeah.
He could pressure damage or potential lethal if he draws into Abyss. This deck runs Abyss, right?
And I think that's GG.
No Abyss. So yun lang, cover the base were covered with the flick. So it's Patrick 07 versus Enrico. What a classic collegiate
Oh, the Gibberling.
stories.
It arrived.
Giverling
Finally.
too late. Giverling too late. Ganda na, 'di ba? Double wild growth.
And that's GG.
We've seen a druid but didn't do that much.
Didn't do that much.
So
Okay.
GG to Patrick 07, to bugforyu. He'll be facing Yana Yen 02 on the battle for third. Then Patrick 07 going into our finals against Enrico. I
Collegiate
think
showdown.
with that we can take another break. Let's put it on 10 minutes again. Although I could finish off that the overlay early. We just drink water and let's take a break, Reavered.
Stay rehydrated, guys.
See you in 10 minutes.
See you in 10 minutes.
March to Barrens finals, grand finals between Enrico and Patrick 07. I highlighted it already na ito ay parang collegiate rivalry na rin. UPD, Patrick 07 versus Enrico, UST. They haven't fought on a broadcast stream kasi most of the time Patrick 07 fell short na napupunta lang sa semifinals, and Enrico always on the finals waiting for him or other players. Pero right now, it's for him to give Enrico a run for his money. Pinaglalabanan natin dito, malaki. Mga hundreds. Hundreds of pesos. So, mga 500 difference ata yung more than 500 pesos difference yung paglalabanan nila dito sa Grand Finals. So, eto, ano masasabi mo sa classes ni Enrico at Patrick 07?
Sa classes at play na ngayon sa Miracle. So now sa last first things, I think Patrick has very good from pal mag-develop lethal. So advantage here to be honest because
so kanina during the break, Reavered, we discussed na favorable, I mean it's better for Patrick 07 to ban the Warrior of Enrico, which happens in for Patrick 07, Pali was banned. Do you agree with that?
medyo traffic.
So probably Discord pala yung may problem or yun nga internet mo kasi choppy ka nga ulit. Anyway, so yun yung ban, and we're jumping into the game. Oh wait, where's my Hearthstone?
Guardian
Shall we dance?
I must protect the wild.
world.
So ito, we're seeing Guardian Druid versus Rogue of Enrico.
My greetings.
So my greetings.
Intrigued.
So Enrico has that coin Barrow, which might be a big thing for him. Guardian
Yeah.
Druid is no very
And,
dead.
and having miscreant
Wala
next
tayong
turn.
ramp.
Miscreant swindle in not swindle, Foxy fraud into miscreant next turn is good. Oh wow.
Take a wager, friend.
So let's check.
Patrick 07 the ramp. I think it does do it right now. Blossom to uh, 5.
Oh, would you go for the Blossom Overflow there or no?
I don't see good place for my next turn. Anyway, sa Blossom, you're gonna know real for Patrick 07 to do that.
So many options.
Go behind this barrel here, and he does.
What makes something real?
So right now, if Patrick can draw a Guardian Animals, it would be really nice.
Very, very nice indeed. And a Shadow Jandis Barov. He clears the tree. Redraws. I think he can Sarah next look and he can make a big taking it Rico to deal with it. Overflow now. Okay. Drawing an innervate for next turn. And 2 uncorrupted dragon taunts.
What makes something real?
So this is second Jandis. Oh wow. Another strong set of
Second
minions.
Jandis Barov.
Another strong set of minions, huh? And he's thinking which
Exactly if
one
he
to
played
evolve. Oh, of course, the Wichilaki, right? Ooh. Wow. Such pressure.
The pressure is small. Rico, the Isera is too slow as of the moment. He has to corrupt the 2 dragon. He says,
My dream is your nightmare.
I was thinking he should have played the Isera last turn, so when he overflows, he has a lot more chances of making a huge deck.
Yeah,
But he's gonna use.
fun fact about that. I defeat Enrico because of that. He's playing a Tempo Warrior, so similar to the Blood Mercenary Warrior something two expansions ago. The Dream Portals can summon Nosdormi back then. So I was able to get a Nosdormi out of it. Enrico surprised and didn't finish his turn, and after that
Turn, yeah.
I think I won.
Surprise
Because,
first,
there's a lot of Dream Portals I draw, but the setup was really good for me. I play for that for that out.
Yes.
So that's a fun fact. Back in the Hearthstone Elite Series.
Okay, now big minions when it's to forward with big minions it's gonna time ko unless he something out of a one thief. Very interesting game. Both players are still in the game.
So if assuming Patrick O7 won this tournament, what character would I put him? Is it not Pen Flingers because Pali is out. Guardian Druid
Malfurion, because if he wins this,
Guardian Druid have a lot of beast. I don't want him to be placed on beast.
put him on Malfurion since the long hair. pressure on your side. 12 health and the overflow, that's huge. But
Yeah,
he's 7
overflow
mana
and
since he's
hopefully
overloaded.
draw all the Dream Portals like what I did against him. Against Enrico.
That is right now. Oh wait, he has 2 with the breaks. But Enrico can look as a lackey and use the shit of the fleet. Okay, for the overflow. No portals. And that's GG.
Spectacular.
An error.
Time waits for no one.
Early aggression and early pressure. Coin Jazz. Oh, not yet, GG.
It's unlucky for him. What did he draw a dragon? No, right?
No, no dragons out.
Why? Why?
Imagine drawing 5 dragons and all 3/2 dragons.
Why are you playing like this,
On the
Patrick
game.
07? You draw it. You have Dream Portals, you have Overflow. It's easy to draw dragons. I think what I used before, yung sa Wild Growth, na 10 mana na
He's
ako.
looking for another
Yung excess mana. That's where I get the
Uh-huh.
the Nosdorm.
Choose soon.
Does he play another prize plunderer? He's down to 3. Looking for another.
Why would you... Did he hit with his weapon already?
No.
Okay, that's 2 damage.
Okay.
But...
That's the face damage
wait.
right there.
Yeah, with Miscreant, okay. And oh, there's a lot. I'm not paying attention. There's a second World Kick Master, so it's fine. So with
Argent Druids
if-
going on
if
board.
Patrick 07 didn't get healed, or if he clears this, there's still lethal for Enrico.
Yeah. Still possible lethal.
I'm being carried away by my memories of how I defeat Enrico, the mighty Enrico. No, this is
Okay,
step
there's a
one.
dream portal.
This is step one. Although there's no Nosdormo now, so Enrico can play his game on his. Oh, that's bad.
Oh.
That's a
And
taunt. I think
destroying
that's a
dream
taunt.
portal.
I think that's a taunt. Gumagawa ng sariling kwento si Andy. Heal? No heal.
No heal. Stop.
Job done.
It's GG.
Well fought.
Well played.
Thank you kindly.
Okay. Both druids that today lost.
Yeah, Druid's not performing on stream very well. Malfurion is
yes.
shy.
Out the OTK DH of Enrico. He has to put a lot of pressure for the next 2 game win.
So I think it's doable for Enrico in this series. I mean in this match. As long as Patrick don't get the overgrowth, the ramps.
Yes. To out aggro this OTK DH. He has to go face as fast as much as he can without losing his board. He has to ramp quickly the first few turns as well. It's gonna be really tough.
My greetings.
Ooh, no. Enrico's opening hand.
My greetings.
Can Enrico be a skull gamer? Draw skull on 6. I mean play skull on 6 outcasted. Oh no, step 1 for Patrick to win is present. Hello?
Ramp.
Impressive.
Point.
Okay, he'll go for Twilight. So there's no
Oh, okay.
there's no
Okay.
need to go for the overgrowth here. So
But that's a
tec-
very smart move.
so technically, Patrick will have a cycle because the double overgrowth would be replaced by a new one. I mean, by new two cards. But now seeing what Enrico plays, I think. Oh wait, there's no way he could draw four here. So whatever happens on this turn for Patrick, it's always it will always die next turn.
Yeah, it always die next turn.
So it's just thinking what is the highest probability of him letting this survive for one more turn? Is it go face or is it trade? Because go face is not that good, right? Cause
Yeah, because he's just gonna heal.
yeah.
And he went face, draws a Trasher and Strongman.
So for Enrico, it's
You need to
either
clear
equip weapon or play
for
soul
Soul
cleave.
Cleave. I think that's equipped weapon right there.
Or if he really wants to draw spectral sight, spell scream blast, and hero power, right? If he
Yes, yes.
prioritizing digging into his deck furthermore.
He clears Twilight Runner. They're looking for the ramp right now.
Excellent maneuvering.
So that's Ilgi.
Oh,
It's hard to
oh, it's
tempo
on
the
hand.
Ilgi not here.
Yes. Very good positioning.
Ooh.
I guess just Spectral Sight just for the draw. Oh, he passes the turn. Patrick with Innervate and Overflow, reloading his hand again.
So the game is who digs faster on their deck wins.
Yes, it's about who digs faster in the deck. It's digging fast. Ilgin off the draw. Beside the Spectral is not good at all.
Maybe.
Now maybe Enrico will be forced to play the spectral side.
I guess so. Because he just totally he has to draw something right now. Because he can't I don't think he can waste the Fell Scream Blast and Soul Cleave just to get the value of the Spectral Sight. So he has to. If he passes this, oh, okay, he passes the turn. See, this is what I was telling earlier that hand placement and the way you draw your cards using this deck is it's a huge deal. The OTK Demon Hunter. As survival of the fittest on hand, he just have the board, survival of the fittest on 10. Violet Runner going down. Very interesting matchup. Okay. Would you overflow next turn for Patrick?
No.
No. What would his play be for 9? Bringing down the Trasher and
Yeah, dreaming
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 Drake.
Drake. So Enrico is not Skull Gamer. He has he got a trouble
Doesn't have the
on
skull like this. Will he clear this? Very awkward turns for Enrico for the past 2 turns. Very, very awkward.
Not enough time.
Okay. Chooses to clear the minion. Goes 7 with the Trasher and the Taunt. Or the Guardian Animals. Pulling out a Moonfang, another Trasher. He could probably do that so he could
Excellent maneuver.
survival of the fittest at 10. Oh no, he didn't pull the Moonfang.
so putting the maximum pressure on board for the survival
Yes.
of the fittest turn. And it's still not Skull. So Spectral Sight will be played now.
Beating the outcast value of Spectral Sight feels really
Oh.
bad and only drawing for Enrico.
I must withdraw.
Oh,
So
that was an early concede.
yeah, put it. It's much better to consider because he failed to draw the good part of his deck.
Yes. So we're going on to game 3 on this like, very, very exciting finals of Hearthstone Philippines tournament by Enli.
That's true. Thanks to our sponsors, Unipin Philippines, AKG Games Philippines, and HSReplay.net for supporting
Yes.
this tournament. So again, this is the best of one series. Best of one. Between
For
Enrico and Patrick 07.
the gamer. Sino yung gamer na nag-donate for this tournament to happen?
As a great Hearthstone player, one of the great Hearthstone
Hearthstone
PH player.
Yes. Your very generous support sa community. Okay, I think Patrick 07 should have the upper hand here, being a rogue and being very aggressive in this matchup.
So,
But-
I'll
Yeah.
put a spoiler. If Patrick 07 wins this, I'll put him as a prize plunderer too.
Why? They both win prizes, so I guess putting your head on a prize plunderer very, very appropriate for this game. Either if Enrico or Patrick wins, they both get a prize plunderer. Patrick with the miscreant? No. Joining the Foxy Fraud to the miscreant.
Oh wow, double combo laki. Wow, damage, double damage. That's
Damage.
1 in 13, right? It's
Yes, 1 in 13. Okay. Now, doing the philosophy. Patrick needs early pressure on the board. Uses the dagger up. And doesn't Enrico play on his deck?
what?
Does he play silence on his OTKDH?
No.
Oh, very hard matchup for the Cruncher then. If he somehow able to a really long questing adventure, it's gonna be hard for Enrico. And he has a ton of one drops on hand and a shadow step as well. Enrico have the Skull of Gold on the corner of his hand. And very ideal for 6, but he has to put down and use some of his cards right now. See the I beam and the Chaos Strike gonna be played. And drawing the Elganoth as well.
Spoiler alert. Di pala pwede
It's a
yun.
ticking time now.
Nakita mo ba? Nilagay ko yung congratulations. Di pa pala pwede yun. Makikita pala sa live program. Masyado na-excite eh. Sana hindi ka ma-jinx kung sino mo yung napakita ko doon.
So it's a ticking time bomb now with Enrico having the Elganoth and the combo pieces on hand. Really. Just need to fell stream the life steals. And the Skull of Gul'dan going on 6. Patrick needs a lot of pressure right now. But a secret has been played. Ano yung secret ni Patrick?
Dirty tricks.
Dirty tricks. So I guess he's guaranteed to draw 2 cards next turn. Because I don't think Enrico will play nothing but spells.
I know there's a way.
So, I think this is a immolation aura. Right?
Yeah.
So, he's thinking if he could play the morgue with that. But I think it's fine just to let this miscreant survive.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, Patrick 07 will have the incentive to go for the questing adventurer.
Yes.
Enrico needs I-beam, I think, right?
Yes, he needs I-beam to kill the questing adventurer.
So he played the augmented and killed the miscreant. Aug merchant.
Okay, he has his combo pieces on hand and a Skull of Gul'dan next turn. Patrick, meanwhile, has a questing adventurer and a ton of 1-drops and a Shadow Step.
So the step, true.
You could really put in a big questing adventurer next turn. Enrico to contest.
Oh, I think it's obviously questing adventurer here. Backstab
Yes.
into kobold into price plunderer into kobold into shadow step into kobold. Just to have the maximum amount of damage going to the face, right?
Yeah, but when he commits to that, he's gonna lose a lot of value on his hand, which is gonna be a problem, I guess, if Enrico manages it next turn. So wait and see. But one thing's for certain, he's committing to a big questing right now.
So I think Patrick 07 is thinking what's the break point for the health of questing adventurer to be to survive for a couple of for the next turn. So is 5 enough? I think no.
Oh,
Okay. So Enrico either kill off the adventurer or go for the Gul'dan now, Skull of Gul'dan, because he could kill that with Artificer, Immolation Aura, and Og Merchant again, but lesser damage from his full OTK combo.
combo. A tough game. He has to kill it. Definitely has to kill it.
Or
But
if,
should he?
or if Enrico can draw I-beam Immolation Aura is also clear.
I don't think shadow stepping the price plunder earlier was a good idea, because you're gonna lose a lot of resource right there and then and there. Enrico choosing to play Artificer and choosing to clear the questing adventurer. Shadow Jeweler Hanar swindled and Shadow step it back, I guess. He can get maximum value next turn and play mind games against Enrico. That would be nice to get.
Oops. Uy. Noble sacrifice is good. Also getting count. No, not count.
Claymore doesn't do anything. Plagiarize does. He'll step it back.
So next turn for Enrico, it's obviously Skull. And for-
Site first, probably to test out the secret.
yeah, the Spellbender. That's true. That's true.
Choose soon.
This is the Shadow step it back. Now he has to play mind versus
Would you risk it if you're in this position? You're playing for
no.
you're playing for the championship. This is the championship.
I wouldn't risk the Skull of Gul'dan.
I will find
Okay.
a way.
Drawing Beam Blast. Just hits face.
So taking it slow. Now, is this the time to get the real counter spell? Although,
Yes, probably. A counter spell would be a nice turn thing to get. But
would you
If he
blackjack
plays-
stunner the Talnos? I would do
if I have
it.
extra, I would. But I would dig in for that counter spell, just to confuse Enrico into play mind games. Thinking. Ooh, a redemption. Still no counter spell. Netherwind Portal or pressure on board. Chooses to use an ambush then.
So there's the blackjack stunner. Then blackjack stunner the blackjack stunner.
Okay. Enrico's in a lot of pressure right now.
Just don't
And-
float 1 mana, but the blackjack stunner stand would be 2 mana. So waste of something. So this is studies, right? If he really wants, no. So he already tested that it's not counter spell.
Plagiarize. Well, oh no, he didn't play the plagiarize.
It's
Did he?
plagiarized.
Oh yeah, he did. So it will put in a lot of value for Patrick 07 next turn.
Enrico needs to draw something good here. Okay, philosophy is good. Ooh, okay. I think this is lethal setup for Enrico for next turn, right?
Yes. Yes, lethal setup next turn. Drawing the philosophy was huge. Drawing the Eldrachi was huge. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how OTKDH works.
So we're Enrico is at 17 health. Patrick 07 doesn't run a Viz.
Mhm.
Only board pressure would put Patrick 07 win, right? Because earlier
Yeah.
we've seen how Patrick 07 have the board pressure but damaged by the aggro rogue. So ito,
Yeah, yeah.
So, with Hanar and some shenanigans, but I think it's hard, right? Double fell screen blast. So even with counter spell, Patrick 07 won't be able to stop the absurd damage
I guess
next turn.
getting a good minion out of Janice Barov is one of your best choices.
Oh wait,
Vol'jin,
Vol'jin?
Shadow Step.
Yeah, Vol'jin Shadow Step is the play here. So pick Vol'jin as the illusion, then break the
This is
base.
one insane
Oh, wait,
game.
but choose a minion. So but there's no minion. I thought it's like dirty ano eh? Dirty rat. So it's not.
Dirty Rat, yeah.
Unfortunately.
Enrico needs to have a minion on board.
So I think this is lethal without counting.
This is
Would you agree? This is not play for me. I don't need to count. If I misplayed, I mean if my count is incorrect, it's fine. But again, this is championship game. If that's ladder, I'll do it like that.
just concede and queue in later. If this was ladder.
It would be a lesson learned for me na that Andy, you need to count. So update for the battle for third. bugforyu won against Yanayan 0-2. 2-1. So bugforyu will get the 2 wins.
That's okay. No, I don't think Enrico can see the lethal here. And he's running out. He has a lot of choices to make.
Oh wow.
He chooses to respect outside.
Am I incorrect that there's lethal?
I do think there's lethal. Okay, he runs a consume magic. Spellbender is it. I think pressure. Enrico's getting pressured right now. Soul Cleaves. Oh.
They're not playing Talnos, right? I think. Wait, why?
Oh, a mistake.
We have lethal here. 1, 2, 5.
Is this counter lethal coming from Patrick?
So, he got punished really hard.
This is 5, this is 6, this is 7, this is 8. We have 12. No.
Not quite yet. He's looking for a counter spell. Oh, he already has redemption on hand, on board. I think Enrico can. There's the counter spell.
But again, the counter spell I think won't matter that much.
That's true. So Enrico has to play his cards right here and test the mind games of Patrick 07 with the secrets. Here we go. This is do or die. If Enrico gets lethal here, if he wins the game, he wins the game. If not, Patrick 07 gets the lead. Ganoth going down, Enrico going for the lethal. Ambush is going down.
Is it safe
Combos.
to assume that we have a champion?
Well, definitely. This is the turn that will make or break it, the game. For both players. Fell Scream Blast going on. Counter spell, but another Fell Scream Blast. 24 damage. Redemption. No, that's just enough. Enrico takes the game. That was a really nice finals. Congrats to Enrico, our champion for today.
I thought I'm ahead of the the series again, but I'm not.
GG. GG.
So wait. So, I think talaga may lethal doon, di ba? Earlier.
May lethal done earlier, but yeah, I guess he wanted to stay safe. He had he was probably pressured because of the rope burning and a lot of moving pieces in his hand. But good game. Both well played by both players. Kudos to them. So
Mind-boggling game. And kinakabahan din ako doon because it's rare to see sabihin natin misplay if he didn't win kasi di naman natin masasabi misplay because he still win eh.
yeah, and we have the advantage of seeing both the players' hands, unlike them na, diba, they don't have any idea kung meron na bang lethal si Enrico or whatnot from Patrick 07's side. So, I guess, still really, here's a place front thunder. Congratulations
Yes.
to Enrico and to the rest of the people who joined today's tournament.
Look at his face. Same as what we have. Kanina nakita natawa yung mga viewers natin eh. Cause they see Patrick 07 showing up as congratulations. Na-jinx ko tuloy. Ako na naman nata yung reason why
Patrick, si Enli
May
talaga may
natalo.
kasalanan ba't ka natalo. Kaya din ako natalo kanina eh. Siya din may kasalanan eh.
Namba maganda yung yan. Dito lang yung picture. So,
Yan.
congratulations
Congrats,
Enrico. So, balik tayo sa saan to? Sa
Di ba natin pwede ma-interview si Enrico for his
Ah,
winner
okay.
speech?
Nako, di nagpapa-interview. Tingnan try natin. Okay. Ipapa-on
Oy.
yung camera mo. Pa-on yung camera.
Ay, sorry. There we go.
Ay, ikaw ba, pag may interview tayo, ikaw ba magtanong
Oh, sige.
So,
Pero wala yung camera ko sa overlay ni Enli eh.
wala pa. Wait lang. Yan.
Yun.
Kaso naglo-load pa eh. Infinite load. Yan. Kita
Okay,
ka na.
guys.
Short interview.
Short
Yan.
interview lang.
Sino kaya tatakpan natin? Hindi, sa ilalim na lang. Saan ba si Enrico? Teka. Enrico. Papaunlaan po tayo ni Enrico ng interview.
So while waiting for Enrico, we would like to thank our sponsors for today's event, Unipin, AKG Games, and HS Replay. And also kay Enli for this event possible.
So, next week, Friday ata yun and Saturday. Basta meron, Standard and Battlegrounds. Don't forget to support and join those tournament. So,
Yes.
hintay lang tayo kay Enrico. May interview tayo.
Okay, may mga interview na Hearthstone Philippines, no?
Last time we
Yung
did
talaga ni
winner's interview was I think si Switch yun. And mga matagal na yun mga months ago. Kasi tinatamad akong interview. Ako yung mag-iisip ng tanong. Hindi naman na marunong may pag-usap. Pati minsan yung iba, shy type eh. I only play, naglalaro lang ako ND sa phone. Hindi ako makapag-Discord. Wala akong mic ND. Next time na lang. Ganun. Ano si Enrico meron?
Malay natin kasi Enrico, might be representing country in the next few, especially ngayon Masters qualifiers na. Looking at his rank right now at rank 66. Malay
So,
natin, ito na ang next Grandmaster of the Philippines.
So kanina daw no lethal pa daw kasi may spellbender so hindi tatama sa tatlo. Not sure. Sabi ko sa Discord, dun sa Discord ko.
Sa Hearthstone Philippines na na Discord.
Nasaan na si... So pwede ko nang tanggalin siguro yung yung... Wag nating tanggalin yung share screen ko sa'yo kasi masisira yung overlay natin. Ready ka na? Ano ba ang mga tanong mo? Yung... Kahit ano...
lang, syempre.
Di ko sure
Kung
kung...
napagsaing na ba siya?
Hindi yan nagsasaing. Yaman na bata yan eh. Mayaman na bata yan. Baka nga di marunong magsaing yan eh.
Sabi ka na. Enrico, talunin mo nga to si Enly. Kunin mo na yung price mo at pahihain mo.
Teka nga, ayaw ni Enrico pumasok dito. Wait lang viewers and Reavered. Ano tayo? I-connect ko na lang kayo dito sa call ko kay Enrico.
Oh, hello?
Oh, wait lang. Di ka ba papasok dun sa Discord ko? Or di ka marunong?
I'm in your Discord na. Ano ba? Saan ba?
Sa Tourneycaster sana. Pasok ka dun.
Pwede naman.
O, pasok ka
Wala
dun.
naman ng tao. Kanina may tao.
Hindi, kasi umalis siya. Wait, sabihin ko, pasok siya ulit. Hello? Pa-show up ulit ng ano. Yan. Thank you. Tapos, ano na ba makita ko? Oh, wait. Share screen. So, Enrico, congratulations. First of all, congratulations for winning this tournament. So, andito si Mr. Reavered to do a short interview for you and talk about your games and things. So, Mr. Reavered, this is your spotlight along with Enrico.
Enrico, kung
Hello?
game... Hello? Mic test?
Yeah. I can hear you. Hello?
Is it the OT Demon Hunt a bad game with it?
Wait, it's kind of choppy. I can't understand.
Ulit. Take two. Wala bang lethal doon, Enrico, doon sa turn before?
No, that wasn't lethal. 24, di ba?
24.
He had Spellbender, so it's only minions target.
So wala pa doon yung second. Tama ba? Wala pa yung second fire blast mo doon?
Yeah, I can only use one. So that was only
So
how much? It's only 16. If the Spellbender proc.
winning with Cade Hunter, lost the Demon Hunter in the first against the Druid.
Doon sa Druid daw, natalo ka.
Yeah. Oh, that my hand was really bad, so I just conceded. I also knew he had the 10 mana already. Can't beat the 10 mana card.
Yeah. Again, kung game and good luck. I've heard na compliments and Hearthstone Philippines and good luck again for winning today's tournament.
Thank you.
So, Chappy si Reavered. Ako,
Alright.
may next question pa. Enrico. Marunong ka daw ba magsaing, Enrico?
No.
Told you. Reavered,
So,
told you.
talaga dito ni Edley.
I knew him very well. He doesn't know how to use rice cooker. So, Enrico, you won 800 pesos Unipin credits. So, roughly 40, no, not 40. Magkano to? 15 US dollars Blizzard balance and 400 pesos via GCash or Paymaya. So, 1K around yung napanalunan mo. So, may allowance ka for this week. Although, this is not, this 1K allowance for 1 week, it's may baon for 1 day. Tama ba, Enrico?
Nice.
It's your bound for 1 day? Back
No,
then?
no. Back
No.
then, sure.
Oh, di ba? So, I'm also correct with that. So, sino yung pinakamahirap na kalaban mo? Or lahat naman sila madali? Parang ganun.
Patrick, yeah.
Kay
I thought I
Patrick?
lost the last match because I misplayed turn 5.
You didn't play the Spectral?
No,
or
I played the 2 mana AoE, right? That's not
Immolation
correct,
Aura.
I think. Yeah. It was only the 2-1 and then Hero Power, I think.
I think
So I
it's
wanted to
fine.
skull, but I don't know. I feel like I would.
But,
And the hand
yeah.
placement for dun sa second game mo with the OTKDH, parang ang hirap tanggap gamitin ng blast kasi na-stuck dun yung para ma-outcast mo yung Spectral Spirit kasi 2 turns ka nag-pass na nag-pass ka lang na wala kang ginawa ng game, right?
I don't like playing Spectral Sight because if you draw skull from it, it's not good. Like I just wait for skull, I guess. I'm not sure. Like if I have Elginaut, I don't like drawing cards.
is it not a play to use Ilginot as for mana? There?
You can. I mean, if you have Zeph in the deck, maybe I should put Zeph so I don't need to keep holding Elginaut.
So it's also a consideration kasi nga 'di ba parang based from that game, based from what sequences happen, parang wala it's better for you to play that Ilginot on that turn. But syempre, it's well from the past and di na natin mababalikan 'yun. So any shout out, Enrico, to your fans, to your friends, to your enemies, to your jowa, to your family, to your dog. Any shout out?
Shout out to Justin. Did he win?
No.
Valorant?
Yesterday they lost against Lasal. Yung revenge game dapat nila, natalo sila. Pero earlier today nanalo naman sila. So, yun.
Okay. Yeah.
So yun lang yung shoutout mo.
Alright, where can we catch you? Do you stream? Do you do anything else? Facebook, Instagram, Twitter?
No, I don't stream.
But do you have Twitter?
Yeah. You can follow me at Enrico HS. It's my Twitter.
Mhm.
_ HS. Yeah.
Enrico _ HS. Okay. Ano pa?
Ayun, congrats. And
yeah.
sige, anything else, Enrico?
So do you have your fourth deck for the Iron Forge next weekend?
No, I don't have a lineup yet.
But these three are almost probably the deck you'll bring or di naman?
I'm not sure about
you're not yet
Warrior. A lot of people are countering it, so I might not bring it. Only Rogue and DH.
Or the guaranteed bring for you. Okay.
Yeah.
So, totoo ba yung sinabi ni Enli kanina na basura ka na daw mag-Battlegrounds?
Yes.
Is it true?
I'm super trash. BG.
So, yun lang Enrico and thank you for being here and short interview lang. See you again next time on our tournament and hopefully you'll do well sa Iron Forge. And have
Okay.
Congrats.
and have a good tawag dito, good ay meron pa pala ako, may isa pa ako. Have a good finish this month. Ano palang feeling pag nagta-try hard sa ladder tapos you miss a win. Okay, yun, 18 ka. One win will put you on top 16, right? Probably. Ano yung feeling pag
Yeah.
ganun? Yung feeling na, ano ba yun? Yung, ayaw mo na mag-Hearthstone bukas. I hate Hearthstone.
Wala. I mean, I can't do anything about it. So,
Move
it
on
was
lang.
cancer last day anyway. Yeah, move on.
Oh, wow. What a
And I
guy.
can just play qualifier if I feel like it.
Oh, okay. So, di mo pa rin tinatanggal sa isip na mag-qualifier ka na lang. So, yun. Ngayon, kakastart
Yeah.
lang nung Ogrimmar qualifier. Reavered will be playing later sa America. So, any tips sa mga maglalaro ng qualifier? Yun na lang yung last question ko.
First of all, good luck to you. It's stressful. America's qualifier is like
10
12
rounds.
a.m., right? 1
Yep.
a.m.
5 a.m.
Yeah, that's why I don't like playing it. Tips, I don't know. You should play aggro rogue so you can have time for Netflix and stuff like while waiting. Someone posted that. Tin
on
show.
Twitter,
Yeah,
on
Tin
Twitter,
show.
Tin
You
show.
saw it.
He
Yeah.
is currently waiting
It's a
on
good way to chill.
on round 10 while the other players are still at round 7, I think.
Yeah, he was like round 5, I think.
Ay, it's round
Yeah,
5.
you just-
Okay, so kala ko 10 na yun eh. Basta sa screen cap.
There's 10 rounds in qualifiers. Isn't there only 9?
It's 10 rounds in Americas and Europe. In
Yeah, it's 10.
yeah, in Asia it's most of the time 9, but sometimes it's became 8.
Yeah, Asia is like more chill.
Really? I thought Asia was more competitive kasi parang mas iba yung meta when I'm playing in Asia or sa mga lower ranks lang yon.
Asia kasi like the pro people from like EU and NA, they play qualifiers there and they just build like the cheap decks anyway. In NA and
Oh.
EU they have everything. So and a lot of pro players also play there.
So it's like 4 months competition sa Asia. Kaya, bakit man pakinggan but parang
It's
ganun
like a
budget?
secondary server.
Oo.
Budget server.
Budget server. Pero again, the last year's champion was from Asia server, a Glory. So, we can discount Asia server at all.
Oh, ito. Share some stories last kasi nasa iLegend ka. Yung bang Glory, lakas ba yun? Malakas?
Lakas
Malakas sa ladder niya. Hindi ba last time 9-0 sa'yo yun?
Yeah, I farm glory in ladder 1v.
Wow.
Yeah,
So,
he farmed Glory but natalo naman siya sa iba and hindi rin siya naka-finish ng ladder ng top something.
He doesn't need to finish anyway.
That's
He
true.
qualified to all 6 na, diba?
Yeah. May mga questions ba sa Twitch chat?
Walang question dun. So, Enrico, last, ano mo naman, shoutout mo naman yung ano natin, mga sponsors. Kilala mo ba yung sponsors ng tournament natin?
No.
I bet no.
Unipin, of course.
Yo, Unipin. So, sino pa? Pagsabi ka pa.
HS Replay, right? HS Replay.
Oh, wow.
I saw that.
Kilala mo. Oh, ano pa next? Last one.
I don't know. Someone donated 1K, right?
Oh, wow. Alam mo. Last one. May nakakalimutan kang dapat di mo nakakalimutan.
I don't know.
AKG Games.
Okay. AKG. Sorry, Kara.
So, yun. Yun na talaga yung final conversation ko sa dito. So, thank you, Enrico.
Again, congrats.
Okay.
Have a good dinner kung di ka pa nagdi-dinner. Attend mass if you will attend mass. And good luck sa'yo sa Ironforge and sa studies mo for this weekend. So, yun.
Okay.
Bye-bye,
you.
Enrico Lim. Bye.
Bye.
Alright, bye-bye. Yung mas magaling na Enli. Bye-bye. Alright.
So yun, Reavered. With that, pwede na rin natin i-close out yung tournament, yung stream natin. Again, thank you for being here. Thank you dun sa sponsors natin na nabanggit ni Enrico. One last shoutout from you. Yung social media mo, may mga produkto ka bang binebenta? May
No, Just follow me on Reavered_HS on Twitter, and that's about it. See you on the ano yun?
On the
See
tavern.
you.
See you in the tavern.
See you on the tavern. See you in the tavern, guys. Bye.
Bye. Thank you. Thank you. Saan yung end?